Alright, so I think I figured out what was fucking up my system. Um, I had a program, a version of BlueStacks that was kind of resource intensive using and in the background and on. So I'm hoping by uninstalling it, I will not have the same trouble today. We'll find out if that fixed things or not, I suppose. I may still end up having to quit early and do some more debugging, but I do think that was the cause. I hope so, because I'm not really technologically astute. If there's something else going on, then fuck if I know. But it seems logical. Seems logical that that was what caused it. So we're going to give it a shot. And I've got an ad break going on, so the next 3 minutes are exclusive to YouTube, folks. Yep, congratulations. I'm not doing anything important or saying anything important. Sorry. If I were at all, like, competent, I probably would just cut this bit out of the YouTube video, but, nope. I'm too lazy for that. It is kind of funny, though. I think I mentioned once I saw someone on Twitter bitching about how Twitch VODs on YouTube always have that. Why do they always delay by 5 minutes? It's like because we're all fucking lazy. That's why. It's because we do it off Twitch and it's a little easier if you have some buffer. Mostly, I don't know. I'm not even sure really why I do it, but I do it anyway. I usually so I can find my fucking phone and run an ad. Mostly it's the phone thing. It's funny, I was playing Opera Omnia, and there was this point in one of the lost chapters where Aranea from Final Fantasy 15 is talking to a group of the characters, and she's like, well, you all come from different backgrounds and ages and such, but the characters she's talking to are Ramza from Tactics, Squall from FF8, and Rem from Type 0. So it's kind of funny because I think Ram's is 16, Squall is 17, Rem's about 16, and they're all like, and we've got Rem's a child soldier, Squall's a child soldier essentially, and mercenary, and Ramza is also a child mercenary. So, I mean, at least he ran off and joined the mercenaries. So I guess it's kind of different than being virtually raised into it, but I mean, it's still kind of the same thing. I think that was the point, though. I think she was talking more generally in the group, and the single characters she was talking to were from the same like categories. But it was still kind of funny the way it was worded. I was like, okay. The subtle epilogue bits are kind of my favorite, though. The stuff that are reacting to the games, at least subtly. That part's quite fun. I'm looking forward to it for some of the more depressing games. I haven't gotten to the point where the folks from 15 remember or know what's going to happen yet, but but I think they will soon. And Type Zero, what's his name? The dude in Type Zero, Machina. See, I haven't played Type Zero, so I don't know how it's pronounced. Definitely remembers the depressing end of that game and feels terrible about it. So I kind of like him. I don't know if I'd like him if I encountered the character in the game itself first. It seems like he's kind of polarizing, but I like him because I encountered him here. Like Safer's a dick no matter what. He's a dick in, though he is kind of an entertaining dick in Upper Omnia. Quite a bit more entertaining than he is in his game. I've always kind of felt sorry for him, but I don't think I ever really liked him that much. I did kind of ship him with Squall for a while when I was younger, because I was a little bit misogynist back then, and I wasn't a big fan of Renoa. And Squall was the only other character who was obnoxious enough that I thought could possibly work. All right, and here we go. The catch with with Safer, of course, that made him less ideal of a partner is because he's all wrapped up in the seed system as well. So it's like two fucked up child soldiers for the price of one. It's like maybe you need someone who's from a different um, backstory to be a little less, you know, fucked up about the whole thing. All right. So hopefully sound's working okay. If anything, it's a little loud for me. So I'm gonna lower that a bit. Right now it's kind of hard to tell whether it's genuinely sluggish or I just think it's sluggish because I'm kind of paranoidally watching for it to be sluggish. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Now I get to explore the southern area again, where Aramith has probably left the body of the actual druid. I can tell that was Aramith. I'm not sure if Alina could tell. I'm guessing no, because I think she would have just shot him in the face if she knew. She might suspect, but she is a good character, and thus, and by good I mean morally good. So she's not as likely to shoot him in the face or not. Oh God. Yep, it is sluggish. So I either did not solve the problem, or I need to reboot. Well, I guess we'll move on for a bit. Oh, that's actually not so bad. Alright, so we're going to the River Lee. What the hell? No, I don't want your fucking iPhone junk mail ads, thank you. I just wanna get into my thing. Oh, that was actually quick. Okay, maybe the problem is fixed and I'm just mildly paranoid. Always a possibility. 2-hour trip. I'm gonna guess that in that 2 hours, Aramith the not druid has gone and murdered somebody to take their place now.
This river sure is big. Water makes me sad. If I try to drink now, I get sick. But I remember how it felt in my mouth, how it tasted.
Strange to miss something so simple. Oh.
Hi.
Okay. I am pretty sure it's the druid, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna find something to indicate that around here. But who knows? I would like to kind of look around here in the daytime, because the cliff edge and the forest color is kind of distracting, and I can't tell if I'm looking at everything as thoroughly as I should. Well, I guess I'll find out. Alright, well, this is the cave I died in before, so actually, let's save. And try not to die. Fucking water elementals. Whoosh, drown. Well, on the plus side, I'm playing a ranged fighter. On the downside, I keep walking up really close to things I want to shoot. Because I'm like that. Okay. Oh, fuck. I was just thinking if I was misremembering where it was and if it was in a different place, I could have, Oh, well, that worked. It's that drown thing that makes them more formidable than they probably ought to be. Oh, well. I want to drown smell. No, I don't. I don't want to drown people in real life most of the time. Okay, I admit there are a few people I could think of that it would be tempting. I sometimes worry I'm like Leela from from Futurama where it's like, it's not that I'm a nice person so much as I'm just not quite impulsive enough. And if I were a
You
little more
must fall.
impulsive, I would possibly shoot people. Well, I don't have a gun, but or a bow and arrow, but I would possibly like punch people in the face. I'm not very tough though, so I would probably break my fingers. I took Taekwondo when I was 10. Theoretically, I know how to punch something, but we were focused more on kicking, and really all I could do was occasionally axe kick a very weak piece of plywood in half. It was not very impressive. My Taekwondo instructor wasn't terrible, I think, but we had like 5 fewer belts than every other Taekwondo I heard of later, because they'd be talking about, like, I knew other people who took Taekwondo, and they'd be talking about purple belts, and I'd be like, we didn't have purple belts. We had white, yellow, green, blue, red, and black. Are you sure you were doing Taekwondo, or am I sure we were doing Taekwondo? Well, maybe there were different groups and such. I don't know enough about it, come to think of it. I should probably read up on it sometime. I mean, I know the history is told to me by my Taekwondo instructor, but I don't know if that really counts. Ah, so this is probably not where I would be finding any evidence. Ah, well. I can, however, shoot a bunch of water elementals. Always fun. Oh, I kind of assumed there'd be more here. Okay. Well, there's some remains. Oh. A ring. Not helpful. Okay, maybe there's nothing in this cave. Except for water elementals that try to kill you. I don't know, it feels like there ought to be something in this cave, though, right? Look at this. Look at this place. Should I be... Well, I'm an elf, so I don't really need to be sneaky detect mode. What happens if I go up here? Maybe this is somewhere I will come later in the plot? Maybe it's just a cool thing that I never have to deal with again. Hard to say. What's over there? What's that? Is that a shrine? I have a rope. Maybe? Maybe there is a way I'm supposed to end up getting across to some point. Like maybe if attaching to that? Huh. Okay. Alright. I'm intrigued. Well, whatever it is, it does not appear like I can do anything about it right now. So I suppose I will leave. It'd be funny if I'm in completely the wrong place to find evidence. Nope, nothing in the screen at all. I shouldn't have gone here till later. But having spent like a couple hours here, I let Aramuth get away. Fuck that guy. Aramuth. Can you do the fandango? No, sorry. Alright, this is working much better now. So, I think I did diagnose and repair the problem, which means I need to find a new mobile game player, emulator, whatever, for my computer that's not quite so resource intensive as BlueStacks was. Or maybe it was just that version. Maybe I grabbed the high-end version by mistake. I thought I had Nox a while back. I wonder if that was any good. Like on a previous computer. Maybe that was also dreadful. Who knows? Alright. Not seeing anything yet. This does seem like a creepy... Oh, there's a chest. That's promising. This seems like a creepy fucking place, though, isn't it? Empty wine bottle and rags. Okay. So I found trash. Okay. Trash and water elementals. The edge of the river. I would make fun of my character for not going across, but
There is something of interest here.
let's pick the berry. Unusually firm and heavy. I'm intrigued. What is it? Oh, it's a good berry. Enchanted by old elven magic, these small red berries have a very minor restorative power. When I was a kid, they used to tell us don't eat any of the red berries. they're poisonous. To this day, I don't know if that's actually true. I was never brave enough to eat a red berry. Maybe they were. I feel like they wouldn't have them in the bush if they were that poisonous, though. I feel like that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Like attractive nuisance and all that. So, they probably weren't. Oh, low rumbling sound but doesn't attack. The bear, a female, is sad and confused. It seems her mate has recently been killed. You comfort her the best you can. Aw, poor thing. Poor lady. I'm getting tired. Can we rest? What time is it? Hour 21. You know, let's rest. 8 hours. Hour 5. So things might get lighter, or depending on when the day actually starts in this game. Well, I'm still not finding anything of particular note, though I quite like the elevation and the ambiance. Wandering. I am kind of having the urge to play Neverwinter Night 2 at some point in the near future. I don't know. Because I really did like the campaign. I suppose, and I think I've said this before, I suppose if you were to ask me to pick one, like, you must pick one. Absolutely. Oh, I can row across the river. Okay. I'm going to finish looking on this side, but then I'm going to row across the river. If you were to say, you know, you must pick one you like better, I would say I like Neverwinter Nights 1 better than 2. Not because I think that Neverwinter Nights 2 is bad or anything. It's just I think the,
This place calls to mind my elven roots.
Oh.
It feels good here. Right.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. It's a little gloomy, but glad to hear it. I'm sorry to cut her off. I didn't mean to. Hi, Blue Moonsea. I'm still playing Tyrants of the Moonsea. I am trying to find out someone murdered someone in a town, and I feel like there's a clue somewhere around here. Because I honestly think my evil former friend is disguised as a... Here we go. Is disguised as a druid. And there are some other people.
And so it comes to this, as we both knew it would. I could tell you suspected back at the Grove. You were never as easy to fool as those other morons.
Ah, there we go. Can I please shoot him in the head? The fake Ezreal begins to shift form. His features become delicate, and thick hair sprouts from his head. Within moments, Aramuth stands before you, his golden eyes shimmering with malicious intent. Well, I called it.
We had some good times together. None were more enjoyable than the moments I tore out Astar's throat. The death of that sanctimonious fool pleased me greatly. I dare say yours will prove just as gratifying.
Where's Dominion?
That is none of your concern. It is safely stored nearby, where it shall remain until my allies arrive.
Well, Ezreal will be the last person you ever murder.
Brave words from a fool. I've heard such utterances from you before, lest you forget. I know your strengths and weaknesses.
Strengths? I can shoot people in the face. Weaknesses? I don't always notice when my companions are naked.
Look upon a Malogrim's true form and tremble. Few are given this privilege. It will be the last sight you ever see before I devour you from the inside out.
Yeah, he's kind of cute, actually.
And now that you have witnessed my power, it is time for you to die. Sorin, Deval, kill them!
Soren and Deval, I know those names. Why do I know those names? Shit. I don't remember why I know those names. Okay. Can I fucking move? Oh, no, What the Okay. Alright. Up there's the dead druid and his companions. Poor guy. Alright, well, might as well kill the little guys first, huh? Oh, there's a... That's annoying. Hello. Running around until this fucking stuff wears off. Actually, I seem to be able to shoot, so fuck it. I'm not sure what this thing's supposed to be stopping me from doing aside from miming a hand job above my head, and I don't think Alina's all that susceptible to that gesture. I mean, I don't actually know what's in her pants. Maybe she is, but I guess I've always kind of assumed she was cis, but that was assumption. I don't actually know. Perhaps the gesture is significant after all. I shouldn't assume. Alright, well. I'm just shooting Aramith in the ass. I think that's kind of funny. Alright, should probably do that. Hi. I'm gonna enjoy killing you. Come on. Now I'm shooting him in the crotch. That's kind of satisfying. I'm not gonna lie, seeing my arrows coming out of this guy's crotch, totally satisfying. There we go. No, I will not die here. The blade of Netheril must be protected. Shit. Did he escape? I think he fucking escaped. Asshole. Alright, here we go. Belt. That looks good. I think it's a strength belt. Note to Soren. I've sent out a temporary hideout beneath the old well with my superior shapeshifting abilities. Only I can access it, for it's otherwise boarded up and inaccessible to anything larger than a mouse. The simpletons of this village will suspect nothing. You are to rendezvous with Duval at the Stillwaters Inn, and then meet me in the forest at the agreed-upon spot. I will be wearing the form of the bald druid. He truly was delicious. Alright, well, I know where he is now. Always fun. So, I should probably loot some corpses. Okay. Shit. Okay, an amulet of Shadowwear. Shadowwears are a type of religious knighthood of the woods who serve the goddess Myliki. Its members are willing to go on the offensive on behalf of their sacred forests. They see... Oh, Soren and Duval, of course, they were the sullen rangers in the inn. I see. I knew their names were familiar. That's why they were dicks. Okay. They seek to advance the regrowth of ancient woodlands and halt the assault of civilization on their homelands. The doppelganger Duval presumably claimed this amulet from the hapless Shadowwear ranger whose form she took. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Ah, poor guy. Sorry, dude. Sorry that this happened to you. I'm gonna take the pelt of your bear. I hope you don't mind. I mean... And your wolf. I feel like it's kind of disrespectful to take that, but on the other hand, it's like, well, you know. Okay. So, do I want to cross the River Lee now and look over there at the moment? Or do I want to hold off, go back to Elmwood, and then figure shit out? A damaged ferry, actually. That looks interesting. Let's look at the damaged ferry. Can I see the damaged ferry? Oh, there it is. Can I get across? No, apparently not. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So I hope you're having a good day, Blue Moonsea. There we go. Here we are. So somewhere up here is a ferry that I forgot where it was. Do I want to go across? I kind of do. That's the thing. There we are. Okay. Aramith is a dick, and I shot him in the dick. was pretty satisfying. I can't lie. Alright, so, in one of my mini bags, I have more arrows. Here we are. Okay. Let's row. Okay. We rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. I know a lot of weird, stupid shit. Oh, hello. Goblins. Hello. I've anti-goblin arrows somewhere, but honestly, when do you... Oh, hi. Well, you're now my favorite people. Look at those pretty arrows I just stole from dead goblins. I should probably put those in a box or a bag. That's quite nice. Quite like that. Okay. Hope I can get back across. Well, I guess I'll figure it out. I suppose that'll have to happen eventually. Can I go farther up here? Maybe not. Okay, that's interesting. If I'm stuck down here. Can't see very well. Okay. It is kind of cool that the asshole Malagrum turned into a giant. I mean, you might as well. Why fight as yourself if you can turn into something bigger and stronger, I say, and yet I don't play anything that polymorphs. I'd actually like to. I always thought it'd be fun to play a shifter in this game. What I'd really like to do, though, is I'd really like to play a shifter in a module dedicated to it, so you could really, like, have some fun with becoming different things, because the plot would account for that. That's one of the reasons I always like those. Ah, you're looking for games to buy at the moment. Okay, cool. I'm sorry if I missed you saying that. I was kind of babbling to myself and my phone wasn't in view. There we go. What are you looking at in terms of games? Like, is there something specific you're looking for? Oh, there's an Elder Earth Elemental up there. Can I reach him? Apparently not, but let's make a note. I suppose if I were to buy another game in the near future, it'd probably be Baldur's Gate 3, because it does sound spectacular. My only wish is that it would be like Neverwinter Nights 3 and come with a tool set. That's the only reason I like Neverwinter Nights better than Baldur's Gate is the tool set. Although that, and I hate parties. But that's okay. I hate parties while I drag these people around. I don't really hate parties. I'm just not really good at micromanaging things. Oh, there's a drow somewhere. Oh, hello, drow. Why is there a whole bunch of drow over here? And why don't I have any fireball arrows left? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. When I get to the well, I should probably rest a bit. I'm sure Aramuth will rest too, but... Really, Sherilyn? Why are you all the way back there? Did you run out of arrows? Actually, maybe you did. Hold on. What's your arrow supply looking like? Oh, no, you've got arrows. You just can't seem to remember to actually do your thing. Okay, well, I got point blank range. We're fine. Oh, you asshole, lady. Stop it. Alright, I'm gonna shoot you in the face while she shoots me.
Forgive me.
There we go. Hi, babe. What are you up to? Cat's roaming around. She had her first I don't know if it's her very first taste of turkey, but I feel like it might have been. Oh, you're looking at Steel Division 2? I do not know anything about that game. I hope it's fun, though. I wish I knew something about it. I could be like, that's the best game in the world, or that's a terrible game. You shouldn't play it. I know nothing. There we go. That's better. I knew there was a reason I kept buying those heal potions.
Victory!
So I could level up, apparently. Alright. Oh, shit. Shit, man. I can't go any further up. So. Ah, World War II RTS? Nice. So, since you're the only one here, Blue Mancy, should I level up in Ranger or Wizard? Wizard would get me maybe another spell level. On the other hand, I don't really have enough intelligence to make much use of Wizard. Ranger's probably okay. We can do Ranger. Let's do Ranger. Okay, Animal Empathy. What class skills do I have that I didn't have before with Archer? Well, we definitely want to put in something for Spot. Search is pretty good. I also don't have the skill points to really take advantage of this. Okay, well, anyway. Called Shot I could do. Combat Casting. Improved Critical. What was I thinking of for improved Critical? I could do Longsword. Because that's my backup weapon. Or I could do Dodge and Mobility. I mean, I don't tend... Oh, you said Wiz, and I think I picked Ranger ahead of time. Sorry. I could do that. I mean, I could go back and pick your choice, but, I'm not gonna do it. Sorry, Blue Messi. Too late. It's not your fault. You said something and then I was like, actually, I've rethought. Sorry. It's awful. Sometimes I am an awful person. Don't mind me. Well, these are things I can sell somewhere. So that's promising. Now, they warned me that drow stuff in this module does not last long in the sunlight. So, I'm just going to sell the shit. Now, if I go to the Underdark, then. But would I go to the Underdark? Probably not. I don't know why I would. Of course, why would you go to the Underdark anyway? It's a terrible place. Just dreadful. Alright, hold on. Yeah, let's take that out. Okay. On second thought, let's not go to the Underdark. It's a silly place. God, I wish I had the ability to rhyme on the fly, because I would totally make a Camelot parody with the Underdark. We're here in the Underdark. We never see the Thunderdark? Wait, no, that doesn't work. That does not work. Alright. Alright, here we go. Weapons Master, and that. Now, I would claim I'd picked it before you said that, or before I saw you say that, but it was probably because I wasn't looking. But, there's a drow chest, so there's a plus. Oh, hello. Odd note. We meet here at midnight and depart before any of the accursed sun rises in the east. Oh, depart before the accursed sun rises in the east. Kill any unfortunate enough to witness our passing. Let the blood soak the earth here to honor Loth. Okay. Well, who the hell is M? That sounds interesting. So, did we stumble across a new plot? An old plot? Masterwork like crossbow. You take that. Seems like we might have stumbled across the plot. Okay. Wait, there's a drow assassin near death. No, okay, I see what it is. The corpse is right above Sherilyn. Notice, so that's why. Okay. I was like, wait, why is there a drow assassin near death? What? That actually happened to me earlier, too. An earlier thing in the game. I was like, wait, what? Why? Where's this missing assassin or missing villain? Alright. Alright, so I think I have explored enough around the River Lee. I have to go get revenge on my friend Aramith. Ah, you're gonna get it with DLC that adds 550 new units? That sounds fun. It sounds like the sort of thing that would not appeal to me, but I am glad that you found it, because it sounds like it is the sort of thing that appeals to you, which is awesome. I'm not very good at real-person shooters. I've never really figured out how they work. Maybe if I played them with, like, the Duck Hunt pistol, I'd have a better idea. But to be honest, I was never good at Duck Hunt, so there you go. Is Duck Hunt a first-person shooter? I think Duck Hunt is a first-person shooter. Shit, man. That is a realization. I need to tweet that or something. Tweet of the day. Duck Hunt is a first-person shooter. Alright, so let's pop up this way and see if I can go any further up here. I don't think I can. I think I'm stuck. Alright. Alright, so there's one first-person shooter that I wasn't completely terrible at. Arguably. Alright, so I see something to loot up there, but I'm not quite sure where that is. We're across the river. So maybe on this side of the river? I thought I saw... There we go. That's what I saw. This chest. I must have looted it before and forgot. Oh yeah, there was garbage in that chest. Now I remember. Okay. And there's the bear. Poor bear. Alright, well, I gotta go punch the shit... Well, shoot the shit out of Aramith. Shoot him in the face with an arrow, arrow. Actually, maybe I'll rest here. Shoot him in the face with an arrow, arrow. Shoot him in the face with an arrow, arrow, arrow. Shoot him in the face with an arrow, arrow. Shoot him in the face, face, face. Ah, not all the options, but more than the 400 it comes with. I can see that. I like when DLC adds to your options in a game without, like, I mean, as long as the game is playable before you get the DLC. Like the Civilization DLCs with additional people I tend to like. Except I'm not very good at Civilization. So, there's that. I got 6 for the Switch, but and it's actually a pretty nice port, considering, but I'm not very good at it. Hey, dog. Hello, dog. Can I talk to you? Dog here looks friendly and has a calm demeanor. Hello, dog. Okay. So I need to try to get out of this fucking grove, so I can get over to where... to where the well is, because the well is here. I know that. And now I finally have a reason to go to the well, which I kind of figured I would eventually. I'm wondering if I can cheat. If I leave here, go to some place like over in this side of the map via fast travel. If I come back, will I come back on this side? That's the question of the day. Probably not. Well, let's just walk this way. Nope. Come on. Let me move. There we go. Can I? Fuck. My problem is I can't see very well in this light. My perpetual problem with this game. Should maybe adjust the gamma levels again. Is it too advanced for you? I kind of feel the same way for me too. One day though. One day I'll feel the urge to... Uh-oh. Did you decide to lock up on me again, game? Yep. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm gonna give it a second. Maybe it'll snap out of it. Or I'll restart. It is possible I still have too many things in the background. Alright. Alright. Yank. There we go. I admit I'm not really great with at stuff with strategy or anything like that. I mean, sometimes I can figure things out, but most of the time I can't. Which is why I'm not really sure how long I'll be continuing to play my stupid cell phone game, because it's going to require tactics at some point, and I'm not good at that. Right now I'm playing the low-level stuff, which you can just steamroll with the game in its current state. But eventually there's going to be parts that I can't steamroll. Alright. 2233. Really? It didn't save? Oh, fuck me. Alright. Here's hoping I saved somewhere recently. On the other hand, shooting giant aramith in the crotch was kind of fun. I wouldn't necessarily mind doing that again. Where'd you go, babe? She went places. Yep. I think I mentioned my cat had her first, as far as I know anyway. Oh, really? I'm all the way down here. Okay. Well, at least I managed to kill the, fucking drow, right? Hold on. Did I kill the drow? I think so. They were over here. Well, at least Larissa is back. I guess, Sherilyn does not have the, health restores that, that Esther did. Okay, well, that's fine. We can still go north. Actually, it would help if I was actually going north. There we go. North. Fucking hell. Alright. Poor Esther. I really liked Esther. He was the kind of character I tend to enjoy. A little bit bland, but also kind of interesting. Had a backstory. I think I said before, Artemis Entreri generally doesn't kill you if you're boring. Well, unless he's killing you for being boring, admittedly. That can sometimes happen. It depends on the era, though. I think post-Servant of the Shard Artemis Entreri is actually somewhat more tolerant to that sort of thing. I think post-Servant of the Shard is just like, oh, thank God. I can only deal with one eccentric person at a time. And Jarlaxle's over there juggling fish again or something. Alright. Usually when it locks up like that, I can still save. But that time I couldn't. Oh well. It is what it is. I still wonder what's up here. I hope later on I get a chance to go look up there. When there's a big blank spot in the map, that usually means I get to come back and look at the big blank spot in the map. I hope that's true here. Especially since I saw that elemental. Alright. And I forgot to rest. Oh well. Well, no fireball arrows for Aramis. We're just gonna have to shoot him the old-fashioned way and Sherilyn can be half dead. That poor girl. I feel bad. I'm mistreating her. I don't mean to mistreat her. She seems like a nice lady. I'm just trying to figure out how to get fucking out of this fucking area. Alright, maybe up this way? Ah, maybe. Ah, there's the path. Okay. Never mind, I just didn't see the path before. Going up. Now there... Hello, Elmswood Villager. How are you? Alright. Yep. Though the well is boarded up, there's just enough space for a tiny creature, maybe a mouse, to squeeze through. That must be how Aramis gained access. You, however, will need to tear the boards away before you can descend. Well, let's fucking do it. The boards come away with little effort. The dried-up old well opens ominously before you. You'd need a rope. Well, I bought a rope, as it turns out. I know my RPG rules. If a shopkeeper sells a rope, you better fucking buy the rope. You may never know why you need that rope, but you're gonna need that rope eventually. Oh, okay, here we go. Should I have quick save there? Probably not. Will I regret it? Probably. Do I fucking care? Not really. Alright, here we go. There we go. Oh, a gelatinous cube. How lovely. Alright. I'm not sure where Larissa went, but there's an invisible stalker. Okay. Oh, true seeing doesn't work on it? Oh, that's an asshole move. Poor Sherilyn. She's always saying that because I never remember to heal her. Huh. Oh, that was fun. Okay. As it turns out, this isn't too bad. Okay. There's a door there. There's some remains. Some unidentified sickles. Okay, well, you might not be good at fighting, my dear, but you can always carry shit. Actually, come to think on it, maybe I should give you some of the many potions I have. It's not like I can't spare them. How much HP do you have? You got a decent amount. Alright, have some potions. Because I don't know when we're going to be able to rest. Okay, so we got a few doors here and there. Let me make a note that the rope is here. You may have noticed I am shouting. I am shouting. I'm shouting. I'm shouting. I've watched.
Sorry, I cannot do that.
Oh, barricaded from the other side. Well, that's interesting. Hopefully there's another way around. Oh, well, this is better lit. Oh, there's some pixies. Hello, pixies. True seeing reveals that the scene before you is an illusion, masking will-o'-the-wisps and a large plant. Okay. Visitors, how wonderful. So there are will-o'-the-wisps and a large plant. So what does that mean for me? Oh, there we go. Okay, Sherilyn is at least using her potions now that I give her. Maybe I shouldn't have given her 10 though. Oh well. It's alright. Okay. Well, that was fun. chat box back. Uh-oh. Am I using fire arrows again? I am fucking using fire arrows again. Stop that. Alright. Stop using my good arrows for things that are not that good. I might be out of regular arrows soon, though. Well, we'll see. Alright, so, where are my bag of arrows? There we go. Knew I had some regular arrows. Oh, neat. Neat. So you found a version that's like all the good DLC together? Because sometimes that's a really good value. Sometimes it's not. But, I mean, if you have fun with the game, I think getting the DLC is usually good value. That's how I tend to look at it. I mean, at Dragon Age 2, I actually did buy outfits for the characters, because the mage outfits just look like bathrobes. So I was like, come on. And I was playing my male hawk as a mage, and it was like, really? But there was like this great outfit that was really low level, and I was actually legitimately crushed when I leveled up past when that outfit was helpful. I was really, really sad about that. You're so stylish. Alright, where the hell am I now? Oh, there's another one. Okay. Okay. So, we're going this way. I'm gonna have fun looking around this place, even after I kill Aramith, I hope. I hope I get to kill Aramith. I'm gonna be sad if I don't. If this is another tease out like Malthier, I'm gonna be really sad. Pile of paper sheets. Huh. I do like me a squirrel. Like, come on. I know you can't let me kill Malthier, but you gotta let me kill somebody. Resurrection. Plane of Shadow. It's the toxic plane of darkness and power. It is the hidden place that hates the light. It is the frontier of worlds unknown. The plane of shadow is a darkly lighted dimension that is both coterminous to and coexistent with the material plane. I think I read this before, but whatever. It overlaps the material plane much as the ethereal plane does, so a planar traveler can use the plane of shadow to cover great distances quickly. The plane of shadow is also coterminous to other planes. With the right spell, you can use the plane of shadow to visit other realities. The plane of shadow is a world of black and white. Color itself has been bleached from the environment. It otherwise appears similar, but not exactly identical, to the material plane. The sky above, for example, is always a black vault, with neither sun nor stars. Landmarks from the material plane are recognizable on the plane of shadow, but they are twisted, warped things, diminished reflections of what can be found on the material plane. Despite the lack of light sources, various plants, animals, and humanoids call the plane of shadow home. The best-known denizen of the plane is the shadow, an undead creature that sucks the strength from adventurers on either the material plane or the plane of shadow. Perhaps the most insidious denizen of the plane of shadow is the Malaugrim, an evil shape-shifting creature that can take the form of any object. Less powerful individually, but far more numerous are the Shadowvar, escapees from the fall of Netheril ages past. Okay. Alright, save. Let's go this way. Ah, I think I might have found what I'm looking for. Hi. You probably should have waited to open that. Oh. Shit. It's what's-his-nuts.
You are too late. I followed the Shadow Master's trail here. His kind are an abomination. Perhaps once I am finished with the Zentarum, I will hunt down these Malaugrim.
Ah, fuck. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a cool effect. Look at that.
The rat crawls from the dung heap. How appropriate.
Fool! Hand over that sword. You have no inkling of its power.
You are mistaken. It was I who found the sword buried far beneath the great glacier. It was I who harnessed its power to help form the Order. And it is I who shall use it once again to rally the forces of Thar and crush the Zentarum to dust.
Well, look, I'm not terribly fond of the Zentarum, so look, you don't need to do this. We can work together.
I have no quarrel with you. The last time we spoke, I said that next time I would show you no mercy. You cannot stop what is coming. Flee and take your loved ones with you. To cleanse this land, it must first drown in blood.
Well, see, that's kind of the problem. If we're just taking out the Zents, I'm fine with that. Oh, there we go.
Damn him! You will suffer for this fool. My allies in the unseen will see to it. For now I am done in this accursed land. May we never meet again.
Oh, I'm pissed off. I can't kill him? I lose the sword and I can't kill fucking Aramis. Alright, that fucking annoying. Maybe there's a way to do it, and I just failed. I'll be annoyed. You uncovered Aramis' secret lair beneath the elmwood, only to find that Magnus is beating you to the punch. He revealed his plan to use the Dominion to unite the monstrous armies of Thar before teleporting away with the sword. Aramis has also escaped, though it seems he put his plans on hold for the time being. Perhaps you will meet this treacherous Malagrim again. I hope so. I want to fucking kill him. Alright, well, anyway. I might as well loot his hideout, right? I mean, it's here after all. There's a broken bookcase. Can we bash it away? There we go. Can I open the door now? I can. Nice. Alright, well, now we might as well just loot the fucking place. If there's anything to loot. If that asshole left anything to be worth anything. Aramis' journal. Oh. Bowler's Bestiaries. The Malagrim. Well, let's read that. Okay. What the hell is the unseen? Okay, anyway. The foul Malagrim were until recently thought... I like how he seems to have collected books about himself. To be the corrupt and tainted offspring of the wizard Malag, reputedly the first human to explore the plane of shadow, preceding even the Netherese. However, that theory may have been incorrect, for the vile clan of shapeshifting creatures may have originated in a plane even more alien than the plane of shadow, able to duplicate any creature that it has ever seen with near perfection. Each Malagrim, nevertheless, has one favorite form that it reverts to when seriously threatened. Normally, however, the Malagrim blend into the population of Faerun, masquerading as humanoids and settling for periods of time in great urban centers where their favorite food, humans, is plentiful. The Malagrim eventually plan to invade Faerun, but are hindered by several weaknesses, including an inability to master planar magic and a pathological need to amuse themselves with acts of cruelty. The leader of the race is known as the Shadow Master, and the creatures are collectively known as the Shadow Masters. Until recently, 5 of these creatures were known to inhabit Faerun. The last couple of years, however, have seen a near doubling of that number. Should the Malagrim ever make a concerted effort to work together, rather than pursuing their own individual agendas, the realm could quickly face a threat of epic proportion. I wonder if that's going to be what's happening here. But let's look at his journal. This appears to be Aramis' journal, dating back months before I met you at the Sword Meets Inn. You flick through and note the most interesting entries. I grew tired of Waterdeep. My mother forbids me from devouring the mages and nobles of the city, and I grow weary of feeding on beggars and unsuspecting adventurers. Fortunately, she is soon to reveal the great scheme the Unseen has been plotting. Oh dear, they are working together. For her sake, I hope it piques my interest. I acknowledge my mother's usefulness in birthing me, but I find my mind wandering often to how it would feel to murder her when she least suspects it. Entry 2. Finally, the Unseen have contacted me. Hlaven himself has told me of the organization's plans to seize power in Melvant. First time to establish a base in Elmwood, where the simpletons of the backwater town will never suspect a thing. Hlaven spoke of another matter, one I find of more interest than the doppelganger's dull political ambitions. A human archmage of note has recently dug up one of the legendary blades of Netheril. The ragtag cult he formed is hiding out somewhere in the Moonsea region. Blah, blah, blah. Entry 3. That fool Hlavin never saw the merit in my plan to retrieve the Netherese artifact. I shall need help, for even with my vast powers I am but one. My worthless sister refused her help in this matter, so I will need to find some gullible fools to help me get my hands on the blade. I will head west to Vunlar. The Zentarim are incompetent fools, but heroes often travel north from Shadowdale, the home of our most hated enemy, and would make a good target for my manipulations. One day I will stick Elminster's head on a spike, damn him. My lair in Elmwood is most agreeable. An ancient and vast colony of spiders has dwelt within the darkness of these tunnels for centuries. I see them scuttling high above, but they leave me well enough alone, for my true form is as alien to them as they are to most human fools. I am certain my wretched sister would be pleased to learn of their presence. Spiders always did fascinate her. Entry 4. This is my first entry in a while. It is difficult to find the focus to write when one is constantly keeping tabs on brain-dead adventurers and the band of misfit henchmen. As it happens, the dupe I chose at least proved competent and was able to overcome the cult. Dominion will soon be mine. I merely need wait for the opportune moment. Fuck. Success! Dominion is mine. I killed the human Astar during my grand betrayal, an act that pleased me greatly. He was so very boring. Alas, the hunger I suppressed since Vunlar grew too much, and I succumbed to temptation upon returning to my lair here in Elmwood. The druid and the girl were both delicious. I may kill once more before I depart to report my success to my sister and our unseen contact in Hillsfire. Oh, okay. We are to meet at a place called Laris's Curios before joining the rest of the cell in Melvant. Oh, well, I got a location next. Who to eat before I depart? The lovely priestess at the temple or the human male who runs the inn? Deval has her eyes on him. If she devours his brain before I can suck out his insides, I shall be most distraught. Entry 6. The hero I tricked into helping me retrieve Dominion has followed me here. Damn them. I'll send word to Sorn and Deval, and then make plans to put an end to their meddling once for all. I only hope the Archmage Magnus does not discover my whereabouts, for he will be a more difficult obstacle to deal with. Well, 6 to be you, man. Alright. Well, I got a location to go to next. Don't I? Okay. So the unseen. Secret meeting soon to take place in Laris's Curios. Secret page phrase, but does not indicate what it might be. Alright, well, I'll bring that to Thyana, so that's good. Let's finish looting the shit out of this area, huh? Is there anything else up here that I can do? Does not look like it. That's a shame. Okay. I was in that chest, but let's check to make sure I didn't miss anything. I did not. It'd be funny if I said that, because I didn't really look, and someone then later posted, you know, you missed that that was like screen 1 of 12. And I'll be like, ah, shit. Unfair, unfair. Glance up to see massive shadows overhead. There are dozens of them, tracking your movements. You're being watched by many hundreds of eyes. Oh, fun.
You must fall for the greater good.
Always fun.
You won't know what hit
Sherilyn, why are you doing that? I should not have given her that stack of potions, should I? They're gonna be gone like in 2 seconds, but that's alright. She's allowed to use them.
I won't hold back. By harp and blade, I shall be victorious.
What? Why is Rapid Shot turned off again? One day, I will remember to turn it back on.
You cannot stand against me. By harp and blade, I shall be victorious.
There we go.
I won't hold back.
I forgot to say Happy Thanksgiving to folks who celebrate Thanksgiving. Americans generally tend to, though some of us kind of have an issue with like the historical elements of the whole thing. Well, as a holiday for family, it's a good holiday. As a holiday celebrating a very whitewashed past that tries to ignore that we fucked over everyone who lived here before we did, it's not great. But it is what it is. It's kind of like Columbus Day, really. My favorite thing is when folks are like, I can't believe they're trying to cancel Christopher Columbus. I mean, the dude was so bad, his own contemporaries were writing about how awful he was. It's not like it came out of nowhere. There's a lot of ichor. I wonder what I can do with it. Probably just sell it. Why am I selling ichor? I don't even know. It's like, you know, you're bad. You're a bad guy when the folks who started who ran the Spanish Inquisition are like, yeah, you're fired. Because that happened. Ferdinand de Isabella fired him. Arrested him. For fuck's sake, there's a lot of these fuckers, aren't there? Why am I getting so much ichor? Why do I care about so much ichor? Why am I not just leaving him somewhere? I don't know. And yet, here we go. I'm going to sell it at the temple, probably. That way, if I need ichor again, I'll know where to find it. Does that make sense? Probably not. Do I care? Probably not. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go down this way first. See what there is to see. Oh, hi. I probably should have rested. Oh well.
By harp and blade, I shall be victorious. By harp and blade, I shall be victorious.
Sherilyn's probably gonna be taking a nap soon. That's okay. Who the fuck's got the fucking...
I failed.
Oh, that's the queen spider, that's why. Okay. Ah, not doing too bad, huh? Sorry. I was just watching a bunch of spiders die. Well, as one does. As one does. Oh, there might be something in the corpse back here. A potion. And a ring. I was kind of hoping for a bit more, but there you go. Sometimes spiders just eat useless things. Like people. That's awful. I should not say such things. People are not useless. They are, however, not something I can sell at the temple. Alright. What is down this way, I wonder? Not much. Is that a... Oh, blockage. Okay. Well, there we go. One more door to explore. Stone golems. Oh, that's interesting.
You cannot stand against me.
A quick in and out should do
Oh,
it.
Larissa slipped past there real fast. I didn't even see her go. Why did the stone golem have a potion of lore? I feel like that's like a riddle. Oh, hello. What is that? Well, let's see. Bone mask. Oh, hello. Bone masks are fashioned from bone from any source, greatly prized among the Zentarum and other evil organizations that deal frequently with the undead. They both offer protection from and mastery over the undead. Alright, well, I like this immunity to death magic thing we've got going on here. I guess I'm going to wear this creepy-ass fucking helm, huh? Of course, that's immunity to mind-affecting spells, so I think I'm going to keep both. Because I don't want to be affected by either thing. They're, in fact, both things I'd rather not be affected by at all. So, I might have to sort through shit when I go sell! Sell all the shit. Yes. Okay. Well, alright. Now I'm wearing a creepy-ass helmet. Everyone's gonna think I'm evil because I'm wearing this helmet. Climb up. I wonder how I can find out about this fucking passphrase. Probably gonna be something pun-worthy. That's how it usually is. Admittedly, that's just because I accidentally hit caps lock earlier, but I feel like it suits my emotions about this whole subject. Alright. Let's cross the river, if I can figure out how to cross the river again. There's probably a bridge somewhere near here. Yes, there is. Why can't I just walk across the river? Come on. It's annoying. Really? This is actually kind of irritating. There we go. Follow the road. Follow, 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 follow. There we go. Alright, I'm thinking Thoyana and then maybe the temple to sell shit. Maybe Thoyana will have a tip.
Hello again. The docks are closed and will remain so until the murderer is found.
I found your murderer.
You did? What proof do you have?
Here's the journal.
Moradin ease my weary soul. Evil shape changers and archmages here in Elmwood. And poor Israel dead. These are dark times. You must allow me to properly thank you for exposing the murderer. Come, join me in still waters.
Okay. I keep worrying that I'm missing a lot of subquests in here. That's the one thing, is I'm always a little worried I'm missing subquests.
I am greatly troubled by recent events. With Dominion once again his, Magnus is a threat to the entire Moonsea. Eremuth still lives, but it now seems that stopping this crazed Archmage is our priority.
He said something about rallying the forces of Thar. What does that mean?
The Great Wastes of Thar have long been home to goblins, ogres, and worse. They've plagued the Moonsea for centuries. With the Order defeated, it seems Magnus wishes to unite a humanoid army to march on Zental Keep.
I'm gonna say nothing.
If we do not stop Magnus, thousands will die. Not just the Zentari, but also innocent civilians, farmers, women, children. His hatred blinds him to his actions, but we cannot allow Magnus to rally an army.
What should we do?
The cities of Fentia and Melvont on the north coast of the Moonsea both neighbor Thar. We know that Magnus was born in Zental Keep. Any of those three cities could hold leads on Magnus. His current location, his plans, even his background. Understanding the mage may help us defeat him.
Yeah, but we're gonna stop at Hillsfar first.
Fortunately, I have Harper contacts who may be able to guide us. Ulblin Blacklebuck in Melvont, and Corner the Crazy in Zental Keep. I also
Crazy?
have a contact in Mulmaster, Cheslin and Obra. The City of Danger may hold further clues for us. Yes, Larissa?
I couldn't find the right time to say it, but I found something in Astar's possessions when we were preparing him for burial. It's a letter to his widow in Mulmaster. If we're going there anyway, perhaps we should deliver it to her?
That's a
Then
good
it's
plan.
settled. We'll track down my contacts and ask them for any help they can provide in putting a stop to Magnus's mad schemes. As for Thentia, archmages tend to keep tabs on each other. Perhaps one of the retired wizards there knows of him.
Who?
First things first. You're gonna need a ship. I've opened the docks for traffic again. You might want to ask one of the captains there. And I wanted to give you this. It was mine from me adventuring days. I won't be needing it anymore.
Aw.
Thanks again for all you've done for us. You're forever welcome in Elmwood, all three of you.
Aw. Okay, so there's Diana. Let's talk to her a little longer.
Thanks again for solving the murders here in Elmwood. May Elenowin and Ezreal find peace in the afterlife.
Okay, what's his name? Ah, there he is.
Hi there.
You have my thanks. Farewell. Always welcome. Aw. I mean, I could go upstairs, yeah? Might as well rest up here a little bit, and then I'm still leaning towards going to Hillsfar before I cross the Moonsea. Okay. Alright, there we go. Look, we're all rested up. Okay. I'd like to think they went into other rooms because they're all empty. Why not enjoy a chance at your own room for once? Okay. So I know there's a way to get across the sea here, but I would like to do some things first. Since we're looking for clues and such, it's not quite as urgent as I think finding this fucking unseen rendezvous point, yeah? Okay. So let's go sell shit at the temple. And then we're gonna go make a trek. If I can figure out how to get fucking to the other side of the thing. Right, that way. Fucking aim south, you imbecile. Thank you. Elmwood is a nice place. So is Alventry. It's funny that there are such nice places in the middle of a terrible region. Okay, so let's talk to Alamarain.
Hello there.
Thank the Moon Maiden you arrived to hunt down Elenowin's killer. Without you, I fear that creature would have killed many others. Temple goods, please. Alright, well, I'm gonna have some stuff you can sell at least. Here, have some ichor. If I ever need ichor, I'm gonna come back here. Let me put that in my journal, actually. Sold ichor. Hi, baby. If I ever need ichor. Ichor? Whatever. Whatever, however you pronounce that. We'll keep one. Copper ring. Hey, what's up? Come here, little thing. You're making squeaky noises at me again. Why? What's with the squeaky? What's with the squeaky noises, baby? What can I do for you? That's strength plus 5. This is strength plus 4, but with a armor bonus. We'll sell it back.
Weighted down too heavily,
I know. Relax. There we go. Braces plus 4 we're gonna keep for now. Empty wine bottle I guess I can sell. You never know when trash might be useful. Come on. Harbor pin. Yes, I should hold on to this in case it's needed to persuade people to talk. Oh, that's clever. Armor unidentified. And find grave touched mail. Oh, ghoul touch use. Plus 1 per day. It's medium armor though, so not gonna use it. Oh, shit. It's worth more than what she'll buy it for. Okay, never mind. I might sell it somewhere else then. I was gonna sell it. It felt appropriate to sell it here, you know, because this is where I stole it from, but maybe not. Alright. Okay. No, I think I'm gonna keep this. You never know when you might need some nifty ranger spells. And I couldn't use any of those on poor Aster. I feel like I should have been able to. Come on, at least try. Sadly, it just didn't work. I would have accepted that, you know? Just, I just wanted to try. Aster was too happy with his fate and felt like he'd accomplished much, and thus he is now at peace. So he will not allow you to resurrect him. Well, that happens sometimes. Ogre power. Wait, that's ogre power. Alright, one sec. I don't need two of these. Alright. Odd note. I wonder what I can do with that. I feel like I should be telling someone about that, you know? Maybe? Maybe not? Dwarven thrower. Oh! Only usable by dwarf. Use throw weapon. Well, that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, it sells for considerably more than what she'll buy for. This, though, I can sell. Interesting. Not enough gold to purchase that item. Shit. She's not going to have enough gold to purchase a lot of items I have, I suspect. But that's okay. Well, I definitely don't... Why do I have so much cheap ammunition in a bag of holding? Goodness sake, that's not remotely practical or useful, is it? Bag of holding is for heavy shit. Not this nonsense. Thought I had some armor in here. Oh no, I sold it. Okay. There it is. Alright. That's better. Oh, the large bear pelt is 0. Maybe that's a quest item for later? Interesting. Fire arrows are expensive. Okay. 6, 3, 1, 10. Okay, never mind. That's not bad. Not enough gold. Not enough gold. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I could buy another stack of 10 of these. Yeah, why not? I gave her my stack, so I'm going to buy 10 more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I have no idea where I left off. Let's start from the bottom this time. There we go. Another one. Ah, I do like helmets. Oh my, look at that. This helm appears ordinary until its true nature is perceived. Made of brilliant silver and polished steel, the Helm of Brilliance is set with diamonds, rubies, fire opals, and opals, each of a large size and enchanted. When struck by bright light, the helm scintillates and sends forth reflective rays in all directions from its crown-like gem-tipped spikes. The jewels allow the wearer to cast a variety of powerful spells, although each such use drains some power from the helm. In addition to these specific powers, the helm can absorb significant amounts of fire damage. The wearer may also focus the light from the helm at will to produce an effect similar to flame lash. Oh, Rashke? So this is what the game looks like when the streamer doesn't leave the screen up. Oh dear. That sounds fun. I'm sorry. I know that happens sometimes. Love how helm covered in diamonds can appear normal. Well, it's adventure standards of normal. Something jewel encrusted is totally normal by an adventurer's standpoint. A few such helms, reported to still exist, have been traced back to a great cleric of Lathander from Baldur's Gate named Urgelion. Urgelion equipped his companions with these helms to turn back a horde of undead swarming out of the Troll Hills to the north. Though the horde never reached Baldur's Gate, none of that band of adventurers was seen or heard from again. Yeah, they probably pawned the fucking, hat. Alright. So, decent amount of powers. We'll keep it. Probably never remember to use it, but we'll keep it anyway. Alright. I'm glad I bought that rope. Now, anything else in these bags I want to sell? Oh, I do want to store these, don't I? Alright. Actually, let's take the book out and we'll put more of these in here. Everyone keeps a journal in the Moonsea. What is up with that? Like, the Moonsea is a nation or region of journal keepers. Yeah, we'll shove that in there. Okay. So I did want to look in here. Yes. I can sell that. I cannot sell that. Nor can I sell that. Why not? Alright. Ooh, Pewafwi. I do like a Pewafwi. I had one of those before. I think I still do. Yeah, I do. How do you like that? Got 2 of them. I think I'm doing well money-wise, though. Okay. Let's take a few of these out. There we go. Okay, so I think, even though I don't have a passphrase yet, I think I'm still gonna go to Hillsfar and beat up the unseen before I go north. Maybe that's not the correct thing to do, but I want to beat up the unseen. They're fucking annoying. Like, Magnus can wait. Magnus just wants to kill the Zents, which I kind of appreciate, though obviously it would destabilize the region and all the peasants would die. I think Sherilyn's right about that, but I also really hate the Zents, so there you go. Well, I don't. Vezrin did, though. Vezrin was my Hunt Through the Dark character. He was kind of a dick, if you recall. I saw that you were playing with your lady today. I forgot her name, I'm sorry. What's your Hunt Through the Dark character's name? Hi, kitten. What are you up to? I was just saying earlier, Reshke, my cat got her first, as far as I know, taste of turkey today. From Thanksgiving. She, very much liked it. Yeah, you liked the turkey, didn't you? Of course, that means she didn't eat any of her wet food, because I gave it to her after her turkey, but that is the way it goes. Sometimes. You forgot her name, too? Tisk, Tisk. I used to have a spreadsheet with all my characters, but I haven't updated it in a while. So I probably should do that. Because my local vault is very complex at the moment. Alright, let's go inside. Hi. Someone tell Malthier I am here. There we go. So, can I get in? I don't know the passphrase. Is there more I'll have to do to find the passphrase?
Greetings.
Good tidings to ya.
I
Sorry,
fear I cannot
no
do
can
that.
do.
Knock on the door. Password. Hidden but never unseen. Levantis. How did I fix my thing? Ah, my my phone Twitch tried to censor Pewter. Basically, what happened was I had a version of BlueStacks that like was running in the background. I think. I got like one of the more recent ones that's constantly running in a real resource hog. So there you go. Did I save recently? Hidden but never unseen. Hey, it worked. Neat. That seems like the sort of thing that would be a password. So I uninstalled BlueStacks and it works okay. I had one glitchy issue, but as we all know watching these streams, I often have one glitchy issue. Yep. But I'll take one glitchy issue over not being able to do anything. It does mean I need to find a lower, a lighter weight version of something that will let me play cell phone games on my computer, though. Because I think BlueStacks might be a little heavy for my computer. At least that version. Maybe there's a lighter version. It'd be funny if I guessed this wrong and they were just planning to kill me. Oh, written on the dagger from the merchant. Ah, that's where I got that from. I figured it was the right one. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Of course, of course. The merchant was one of the doppelgangers of the unseen. I see, I see. I know. It all comes together. I completely forgot about that fucking merchant. Here's such a dick. Oh, I hope I can kill him then. Fuck, I hate that guy. Who's Nightshade? The remarkable, almost unearthly beauty of this sorceress is matched only by the cold arrogance with which she regards you. Her exotic amber eyes glitter with contempt. Oh, I hope I can kill her. Huh. Yep, okay. You're not the contact who was supposed to meet me here. How did you know the password? Who are you? Did my brother Aramuth send you? I trust him less than I can throw his favored form, which is to say not at all. I'm Elena. I would say it's nice to make your acquaintance, but I fear it will be all too brief. You and I both know the outcome of this little conversation, but I may as well humor you before I feed on your insides. What are you doing here? I was supposed to meet a contact, one Cheswick, or whatever persona the greater doppelganger has currently adopted. Random wandering adventurers were not supposed to know the password. What do the Milagrum want with the realms? What does anything want with the realms? Power, influence, control? The difference is that my kind are far better equipped to achieve it than yours. Well, what are you doing here? Oh, okay. Well, let's just end this. After we're done here, and I've sated my hunger, I'll have Utamal extract the knowledge of how you stumbled across this place from your still-warm brains. Now, I hate to be a cliché, but witness my favored form, fool. You are a bit of a cliché. Alright, hi. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. It all comes together. You know, I'm glad I'm playing this on stream because I would have completely forgotten about that unless I would have missed the nice way it pulls together. That is very clever. Because I completely forgot about Cheswick and his wife. I probably don't want to be standing in here. Let's move out of the muck. Stop moving into the muck when you're an archer. Stop it! You are an archer. Stop moving into the muck. Fucking AI sometimes. Alright, there we go. Did we kill her? Alright. I'm just gonna stand still. Really? Come on. Ah. Oh, I hope that means I get to kill Cheswick soon. Whatever happened to him? Tell me Cheswick comes back so I can kill him. Alright. Hey, you idiots, can you stop walking back and forth into the muck? That's because you keep walking into the muck, you fucking moron. I know Sherilyn's a decent character. I'm not mad at her, really. It's just, unfortunately, she just ends up having the stupidest AI. Missive from Flavin. Let's look at this. Alright. Nightshade, you are to meet your brother, my greater doppelganger contact in Laris's Curios in Hillspire, and then proceed to join the rest of the cell in the warehouse in Melvont. The passphrase is the truth shall always win. Keep an eye on Aramis. I do not trust him. Oh, okay. Well, I got reasons to cross the sea after all for both subquests now. Glad I pursued this. Melvont. Alright. Oh my goodness, I got a lot of stuff here. So let's see. Melvont. Oblin Blackbook. The halfling Oblin Blackbook, a Blackabite swap shop in Melvont, is apparently a harper. He may be able to provide useful information relating to the Archmage Magnus. Astar's widow. Larissa handed you a letter she found on Astar's body, addressed to his widow in Mulmester. It appears he never found the courage or conviction to send it. If you happen to visit Mulmester, you may wish to ask Cheslin Onabra if she knows the woman's whereabouts. Oh, that's sad. Zental Keep. Cornell the Crazy. Sherilyn knows of a harper contact in Zental Keep, Cornell the Crazy, who may be able to provide information about the Archmage Magnus. Corna apparently works as a guide in the city. Thentia. Ah, there's a place. Okay. Sherilyn Lockleaf recommends you speak to one of the retired Archmages living in Thentia. Since powerful wizards tend to keep tabs on each other, it's likely one of them knows of Magnus. Mulmester. The Harper agent Cheslin Onabra works as a guard at the Gate of Good Fortune in Mulmester. If there's information to be uncovered about Magnus in the City of Danger, she's the best person to ask. Alright. I met and fought Nightshade, Malagrim's sister to Aramis. On her body was a missive from someone named Flavin, instructing her to meet Aramis and Cheswick. Actually, a greater doppelganger, which explains much, in the shop. They were then to meet with the rest of the cell in a warehouse in Melvont. Well, that sounds like fun. Alright, a murder in Elmwood. I have solved it. What did she give me? Oh, she gave me her hammer. That's why I put it away. Okay, that's where I got that hammer. I'm a fucking idiot sometimes, I swear. Okay, so, anything else to purchase? Or to loot? The one thing I wish I had here is a base of operations. Like Darkness over Daggerford had that citadel. I would like a base of operations. Ah, some new books. I've read the Malagrim. I've not read this one. Fiendish Codex, The Demon Lords. The infinitely deep abyss is the realm of both chaos and evil. I think I did read this one. The primary domain of demons. Each of its infinite layers holds a different sort of an inhospitable environment. Swamps of fire, mountains of ice, crushing caverns and empty voids. Individual demons have, over the course of millennia, risen from the hordes of their brethren. Blah. They gained great power and authority, then established themselves as demon lords. A few demon lords have even risen above the other demon lords, calling themselves demon princes. These are all self-proclaimed titles. There are no qualifications. The abyss is far too chaotic to develop rigid standards. It's this chaos and lack of organization and hierarchy that separates the demon lords from the archdevils, who have a rigid pecking order, each paying fealty to those in more powerful positions. Almost every demon lord controls at least one layer of the abyss. The lords command palaces and fortresses full of lesser demons and monsters, often decorated with tortured prisoners or tormented damned souls. The demon lords relish pain and suffering as much as their lust for power. They savor corruption and destruction, waging eternal wars with each other to gain dominance. For many years, Demogorgon has been the most powerful demon lord, calling himself the Prince of Demons. Both Orcus and Grast contest this title, however. Many demon lords and all demon princes have a scattering of mortal worshippers gathered in secret cults. These demon cultists may one day, through their sacrifices and devotion, elevate the lords to true godhood. a title that many of the lords, particularly Orcus, have claimed at one time or another. Alright. Okay, so now I do have a reason to cross the Moonsea, don't I? Don't I? And poor Sherilyn's still half dead. Well, that's alright. Can I rest in here? I guess I can. Sweet. Well, I quite like that I can rest in this headquarters I stole from the unseen. Hello, kitten. What are you doing there? You being darling? Yes, you are.
I greet you.
I think she's holding out hope from her turkey. But nope, not tonight. Tomorrow. Tomorrow she'll get a little more. Alright. Okay, so Melvant is the next place on the unseen quest. Ah, my parents. Hi. Hello. Alright, so back to Elmwood, where I know there is a captain who can take me across the sea. Now, where I go across the sea, I don't know. Will there be one place in particular I go, or will I get to choose my next location? I guess it depends on what that nice captain lady says. 14 hours. Gosh, long trip. Well, if I'd known I was going to make camp, I wouldn't have bothered resting. Goodness. Alright. There's a sailor. More sailor. Boatman. Where's that nice lady I was talking to the other day? Ah, there she is. She's on her ship now. Captain Ketia Freeborn. Well, let's talk to her.
Hail and well met.
Well met again. I can feel the vast lake calling to me. I long to ride her once more. Tell me more about you. You might have noted... Oh yeah, I've asked her about her backstory. Okay. I would like passage across the Moonsea. Think you're in luck, friend. The docks are now reopened, thanks to your bravery. Bravery. And this brings an opportunity for the grim voyager to benefit from the first of the spring trade. Here's my deal. I'll give you passage across the Moonsea if you agree to help chase off pirates, or other foes we may encounter on the Great Lake. While we're docked, my crew and I will trade. Simply know when you wish to depart. I think I'm ready now. Ah, I guess I'm going to shoot some sailors in the face. Nice. I like the screen. Uh-oh, and it's not responding. Please be slow. Yes, there we go. Navigation to cabin. Oh, cool. Map. Oh, I see. I do have options, don't I? Thentia, Mulmaster, Melvant, and Zental Keep. And I've got a few places to go. So, any preferences, my audience, as to where I should go from here? I accidentally ignored Blue Mancey's recommendation when I asked the last question of the audience, so sorry about that. Does anyone have a vote? Again, our options are Zental Keep, Melvant, Mulmaster, and Thentia. Now, if we go to Mulmaster, we can find Aster's widow and give her a letter. That is likely to be very sad. And, maybe I will get misty-eyed. Melvant is where we can find more unseen and murder them. That always seems like a plus. Maybe Aramuth himself, but it's also on the edge of Thar, which makes me a little nervous. Zendel Keep is Zendel Keep, of course. And Thentia is where there's a bunch of archmages, which means probably some magical stuff to steal. Any votes? Apparently not. You people are very unhelpful. I know I'll get around to all of them, but is there one you would recommend I go to first, Sparkly Wallflower? I suppose Melvont is closest, and I do want to chase the unseen for a bit. So I think I'll go to Melvont. Ahoy! 4 hours. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so where are we? We're in the middle. There is a warehouse, a warehouse, a warehouse, floating fighter inn, the resting place of the whip, and the central market area. So, what do I have in Melvont? Melvont. Swap shop. Probably in the district. The unseen. Warehouse. Alright. Okay. It's quite dark. Actually, it's dark enough that I'm gonna actually see about changing the gamma a little bit. Nope. Because, I do have some trouble seeing with that when it's that dark. Okay, so 2.2 is normal. I think... Oh, fuck. Now it's deciding to be uncooperative. 1 second. No, I didn't want to go that back forward. Stop it. Stop not responding when I want you to do shit. Okay, let's go to 1.0. 1.0 was pretty good last time. Come on. Everywhere the warehouse. Yeah, exactly. Where the warehouse, there the warehouse, everywhere the warehouse. Hello, Hobgoblin. Welcome, welcome. You can probably tell, but we are playing Crimson Tides of Tethir on the Neverwinter Nights. Alright. Yes, this is better. I like this. I can actually see shit. This is quite lovely. Maybe I'll leave it this way for a while. Except in daylight, it's a little too saturated, maybe. But at this time,
I could use a drink.
Anything you want, you best talk to the harbor master. Okay.
Hey there.
Oh, Melvont. The smoke, the slavery, the swords everywhere you look. I'm not sure there's a more unpleasant place to live north of the Moonsea.
Fair.
I greet you.
Trouble brewing in Thar.
Hey, what?
I heard there was some trouble at the Floating Fighter Inn last night. What do you expect, giving it a name like that? Okay. Well, that sounds like a place to poke around. But I think first I'm going to poke around here. Because I like symmetry, and I like starting at the upper light. Someone with the horrible low-light vision, you appreciate this? Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I'm pretty bad with low-light vision myself, and I finally figured the gamma trick out when I was playing Madman at the Ruins for my October Halloween one-shot stuff. Lovely module, but way too dark. I think it might be just a matter of Enhanced Edition having a bit too good graphics when it comes to light and darkness, because I couldn't see a thing. But switching the gamma like I did here, I could really appreciate the and there was some great placeable use. It was a D20 modern, so it looked fantastic. But I had to be able to see it. Now this is a little bright, I have to admit. This is a little too bright, but I'm just going to be in here for a short time, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Oh, there's a greater doppelganger in this building, so, cool. I am completely justified in breaking into this person's house. That makes me happy. Hi.
Surrender. Feel no pain.
I just broke into this person's house and murdered them. That's the sort of thing that works when you're playing, when you're playing Dungeons & Dragons, but not when you're reading it. Because, one of the biggest problems I had with the Icewind Dale trilogy was a part in the third book, Halfling's Gem. I think it was that one, where Wolfgar and Driss decide to go get this mask that Driss can then use to pretend to be an elf, and that that's fine. Whatever, you do what you got to do. But Driss goes. They basically go to find this banshee who's living quite peacefully with the town, by the way, who's done nothing that provably wrong. I mean, she might have murdered a couple people, but we don't know that for certain. And they just terrorize her for her fucking mask. They don't ask her for it. They don't pay her for it. They just basically terrorize the poor thing and then steal her shit. And you're looking at it going, you guys are supposed to be good, right? I mean, chaotic good, yeah, but still good. And you're just killing this, or not killing, they didn't kill her, to be fair. But you're terrorizing this the sentient creature that's friends with people in the town. Oh, retrieve the bottle. Okay, you managed to fish the bottle out of the oily water. It looks old. Staring at the glow within, you can make out a tiny figure waving at you. Throw it back in. Remove the stopper. Ah. As soon as you remove the stopper, the light trapped inside the bottle grows brighter and fades to leave a large humanoid standing before you. Hi. Woohoo! Free at last from that dratted bottle. How long has it been? 10 day? A month? Hang on. This isn't Kalimshan. Where's this? What year is this? We're in Melvont. 1373. DR. 1373? I've been trapped inside that accursed prison for over a century. Which means that my master's long dead. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes, of course you are. A month of debauchery in Kalimport's pleasure houses. Woohoo! Before I go, you're entitled to a single wish. You probably know the score by now. Word it properly or it'll backfire, etc. Truth be told, I can't be bothered to get creative, so do us boys with a favor. I wish for something reasonable. Yes? Wealth, power, adventure, famous, wishes. I don't want to wish. You know, Alina's a fairly simple person. She's a wood elf. She doesn't particularly need wealth. She doesn't need power. She's already on a grand adventure. She's already met a few famous people. She met Elminster before and so on. I don't want to wish. Fine. Too good for a wish of this humble genie, are you? No skin off my nose, no siree. No, then I'm off south. This place is grimmer than a box of, well, turds. Be well, mortal. Okay. Maybe I should have wished for a rich. I'm fine. Kinda want to know what happens if I wish for something else, though. Oh well. I'm sure he'll have fun. So what would have happened if I picked something else, Sparkly Wallflower? You've played this before.
I fear I cannot do that.
Knock on the door. Password. The Druids shall always win. Indeed they shall. Enter. Ah, found the right warehouse after all. Nice. Oh. Cutscene.
Your son is a liability, Shadowmaster Amaroon. He answers to no one except himself. Where is he now? Where is your daughter? Hlaven will not be pleased.
Ah, that one doesn't have a voice. Ah, shit. Alright. I hope I get to kill her. Hi. Do you mind? God, they just started me in the middle of shit. That's not fun. Hey, could you move, Alina? That was bullshit. They trapped me in the fucking thing. When it comes to the, fuck. The genie. I, actually picked no wish. What happens if you pick anything else, I wonder? Alright, there we go. We're better now. It just kind of started me in a really awkward place for an archer. It's like, come on. There we go. Hi. Did I get them all? Maybe I did. Alright. Unseen. a secure warehouse in Melvont, you stumbled across a meeting between powerful members of a hidden organization known as the Unseen. The Arameth's mother, another Malagrim named Amarun, fled. You were able to kill the greater doppelgangers, as well as the Illitherate, who were doubtlessly plotting to seize power in Melvin. Yeah, so if I'd wish for power... Oh. You reloaded for every option? Ah. I didn't think to do it. I figured Alina actually isn't the sort to wish for something like that. I would, don't get me wrong. I absolutely would. But Alina, I think, is reasonably content with her life. And, I mean, if she wants power, and she had the chance to be Duchess in Tethir, so... If she really wanted power. And if she wants money, well, I mean... She's an adventurer. She's going to end up with more money than most of the economy. Unlimited wishes. She doesn't really have the imagination for one wish, let's be honest here. And, so, there you go. Does seem like fun, though. Staff. Unidentified staff. Ooh, that's usually fun. Bracer unidentified. Also fun. What's her name? Oh, a potion of heal. Oh, I like that. Okay, you know who's probably good at identifying? Can you do something for me? Oh, it's an honor to fight alongside you, Alina. I feel confident that you are up to whatever challenges lie ahead of us, so thank you. Can you do something for me? Identify. I'm glad you asked. Decades of helping supply Harbor allies has given me a fine eye for rare equipment. Ah, so I have some Drow Powafli coats, some Silver Sickle of Soranth. Nice. But not the two things I was hoping for. Okay, well, thanks. That's everything. Let's talk to Larissa.
Hi.
Looks like we've got several cities to explore. It's a miracle if no one recognizes I'm dead. Fair. Oh, hey. There's a greater doppelganger I must have missed. Let's murder that one. Ah. Paraphrasing from memory, okay, thank you. Rashke is supplying us with the answers. They're all pretty worthless. Power gives you a staff of power. Wealth gives you some gems. Unlimited wishes chastises you for not picking something reasonable. Grand adventurer, you're already there. Ah, fair enough. Okay, so, I mean, I kind of figured they'd all be useless. I think Alina just doesn't really have the imagination. Oh, I hope so. I hope there's a clue somewhere here that'll take me to another part.
I shall be victorious.
Because I want to kill, what's his name and his mom? Aramith. I want to kill Aramith, and I want to kill Aramith's mom. Tell me I get to kill Aramith and his mom eventually. That's a spoiler I would be okay with. Just tell me I get to kill Aramith and his fucking mom. And whoever this fucking Hlavin person is. Uh-oh. Can I not, like, loot this guy's corpse because he's right there? I hope that's not where the plot item is. Shit. That's probably where the plot item is. Do you think that's where the plot item is? That will let me move on with this plot? I mean, the money seems reasonable. Oh, both of you can open it. Okay. Sherilyn, stop. Hi. Let's adjust tactics a little bit. Come on. Come on.
Greetings.
Change tactics. Don't help me. Thank you. No other tactics. Thanks. I sound only mildly unhinged? God, I gotta work harder. Well, the dude is Aramith, and he killed my companion. He was a companion, and he robbed me. But mostly he killed my other companion, who I rather liked, so I'm kind of mad at him.
Sure thing.
I'm sure I've said more unhinged things in my streaming career, which is almost a year now.
All done.
Oh, hey. Another set of gloves at a long death. What is with doppelgangers and monk gear? But, oh, I'm really hoping, though. Shit. Tell me that I'm not missing a thing to move on with the plot because that fucking doppelganger fell into the wall. Please tell me that. Because I don't want to reload. I'm probably going to have to reload. Fuck. But yeah, they're Malaugrims. They're kind of awful. And they murdered my friend. So now I want to kill them. But the problem is, I think my steps for moving on with the plot just got eaten by the wall. So we're going to have to reload. Okay, there we are. Oh, I am fine. Oops, too late. Larsa is an OP companion, which makes me a little nervous, because Ileana was an OP companion last time, and she ended up betraying me for her brother. The asshole well, first, Alina Frayne, my character, is chaotic good. My own alignment, we don't need to get into.
There is something
Here we go.
interest here.
Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, well, Melvont, wishes, don't want to wish. I mean, I suppose I could have, like, won through the other options, but I feel like that was still Alina's time. So Alina is not the sort to kill someone just for unhinged reasons. Me, well, you know, we are not our characters, right? But Aramith, basically, I initially was traveling to try to find the source of this evil cult with a fellow named Aster, who was actually being hunted by Artemis and Triri, and Aramith, a mage. When we were at the Elven Tree, things got attacked, and earlier than that, we got this cool sword from one of the higher ups in the cult. Anyway, the Elven Tree got attacked. When the fight was over, we go back to the inn, and my one companion is dead, his throat ripped out by a tentacle, because my other companion decided to turn into a monster and kill him. So,
I cannot do that.
alright, knock on the door. Truth shall always win. Indeed they shall. Let's murder these guys again. Yep. Now, I have played some unhinged characters, though. My YouTube has all of my VODs. They are mostly sorted by characters. Oh, 1 second. Let's watch this.
He answers to no one except himself. Where is he now? Where is your daughter? Helaven will not be pleased.
See, that in the right is the mom. Give me time. I'm sure I'll seem unhinged soon enough. I care not for Helaven. I deal with Aramith. Now you see Sir Prattle, there are intruders here. Yeah, that lady. So, yeah. Anyway, my VODs on YouTube are sorted by character. A lot of Alina's most recent ones have to be still added to her playlist, but otherwise, they're sorted. I would, if you want to see me playing someone pretty unhinged, I would try Faerun's Mom of the Year, where which is my playthrough of Shadows of Undertide and Horde of the Underdark, as well as some epilogue modules, playing Vipsania Shatterstar, a elven mage of interesting temperament. She stole a baby and constantly endangered that baby. There we go. Sabarak. I feel if anyone has a clue, it'd be Sabarak. So let's kill her first. Alright, hold on. Stop that. You know what? Fuck it. Let's kill these guys first.
You won't know what hit you.
There we go. On the plus side, I might not use that heal potion this time. Alina, why are you not hitting people with arrows? That's like your one job. Your one job is to hit people with arrows. There we go. Okay. Don't get me wrong, I am totally gonna kill that dude and his mother. Alright. Nope, you're right. Shit. I just gotta figure out where the fuck they went. To murder a dude and his mom. I already murdered his sister. That was fun. I killed her with arrows. She turned into a giant spider, though. I want to meet a Milagrum whose favorite form is an old woman, so that way when I try to kill her, she'll be like, "Help, help! This strange, scary elf woman is trying to kill me!" And then it'll be like, "Why are you trying to kill that old woman, you scary, crazy elf woman?" And then I'll have to try to explain shit. Okay, where's the... Oh, there he is. That's the one who keeps dying in the wall. Sherilyn, come over here. Let's see if we can't lure him out of the wall. Larissa, you come over here, too. Come on. He's just, like, in the wall. Is he stuck? I've been stuck a few places. Alright, fine. We'll kill him after all. He probably doesn't have anything good. Okay. Actually, I don't think I've played another evil character in a while. Well, there was Vezerin, but he actually turned out neutral.
Of course.
I should figure out a game where I can play an evil character. Sherilyn? No, stay.
All done.
Greetings.
Tactics?
Of course.
Don't help me. Okay. Thanks, that's everything. Okay. Oh, money. I do like money. This is a mysterious small.
Greetings.
Alright. Something identify. Ah, Gem of Seeing. I do like a Gem of Seeing. Thanks. Lena or Larissa, can you identify anything? Nope, thanks. She cannot. She's not even going to try. That's okay, she's kind of amnesiac anyway, isn't she? If it helps, my comrade here is dead. That's kind of weird. Alright. Huh. This is not randomized loot. Good to know. Alright. Well, now I have no reason to break into the other warehouses, do I? I'm gonna break into the other warehouses anyway. They're there. There might be stuff I can steal. I am chaotic good after all. Alina's backstory is that she is a wood elf. That's about all the backstory I actually gave her. I think she's not very socialized. And, thus, concepts like property ownership and locked doors are a bit beyond her. She just wants to see what's going on, and occasionally, if something looks interesting, she might take it. Why wouldn't she? Hello, seagull. Pecks hungrily at a decaying fish head. Well, that's fair. You do that, seagull. There's Ketya. And there's the resting place of the whip. Okay, I am very curious about what that name means, so let's go poke our noses around. And this is just a door. I like these stairs and the layers. That is very cool. This module does some really neat things with like the way that the houses are structured. I think that's very neat. Oh, what's in the bookshelf? Come here. Bookshelf. A book. City of Melvon. Let's read it. Melvon squats on the Moonsea's northern coast, lit by 1,000 forges. It's a city of metalsmiths and merchants, where slaves are traded on the open market, but laws are made behind closed doors. Smoke from the workshops hangs like a black curtain over the city, warning away would-be conquerors from Zendel Keep, as well as the savage inhabitants of Thar. Those who live in Melvon either ally themselves with one of the 3 ruling families, or keep their heads low as they go about their daily business. Much of the business revolves around industries that service the craftsmen and sailors that make Melvon their home. The city does a bustling trade in a wide variety of goods, most coming in by ship from Melmester or other towns across the Moonsea. Oh, see you in a bit, Reshke. Melvon is cold and clammy, with a persistent mist that defines the city. In the eyes of many foreigners. Oh, that defines the city in the eyes of many foreigners. This moisture mixes with the smoke and ash to kill most traces of vegetation, and it leaves an oily residue on buildings, ships, and people. The Council of Lords nominally rules the city of Melvant, although most of the current lords pay more attention to their mercantile interests than to the city's administration. Because trade rules all activity in the city, every member of the council must be a merchant of some repute, although it is often half-joked that such a reputation need not be good or honorable. 3 mercantile families hold the majority of power on the council: the Nenthers, the Lyragons, and the Brolls, in descending order of influence. Together they hold 13 of the 21 seats currently existing on the council, through blood or alliance. 7 of the other seats are all held by individual merchants who sell their allegiance to the houses on a case-by-case basis. There's currently 1 vacant seat, that of Lord Envoy, the ruler of the council. The recent death of Dundeld Nanther, patriarch of the family and former Lord Envoy of the council, has weakened the Nanthers' tenuous grasp on power. Dundeld's experience and the title legitimized the family's claim to rightful rulership of the city. Now the power vacuum after his death has mobilized the family's ambitious enemies. An all-out political war surrounds the choice of the next Lord Envoy. Alright, well, that sounds fun. Ah, there's a lady in here. Hope she doesn't mind we broke into her place. She probably does. They usually do. Let's talk to her. Lady Miscella Derazon. She seems very derisive. The city is quite horrid. I'm not here for myself, you understand. Frankly, I find it all rather ghastly. Why are you here? I bring my husband, Lord Dorzen, here once a month. Should be told, he's not very fond of it either. What does your husband do for here? A man in his position is beset by endless fawners, flatterers, and other obsequious hanger-ons. Honestly, it can make him quite insufferable company. He needs release occasionally. What do you mean? It shames me to speak of it. Marriage is a compromise, don't you know? One must take the rough with the smooth, and Lord Derizen does so like it rough. Now if you'll excuse me. Oh dear. So basically he's here seeing the slaves? I hope not, because that's kind of rape. Maybe sex workers who he is hopefully paying for their work?
Greetings.
Aw, thanks. I hope he's paying the sex workers. Pay your sex workers, guys. Regardless about how you feel about the practice, if you hire one, pay them. Don't be a dick. Well, if you're gonna use your dick, don't be a dick. There you go. That kind of works. Applies to folks without dicks, too. Be nice to your sex workers. Resting place of the whip. Oh, this is a brothel, maybe. Or a slave auction. I hope it's a brothel. But it's probably a slave auction. Let's go talk. Let's go see what's going on. High Whip Mistress Solzadara Sharanen. Disciple of the White... Maybe it is a brothel. Okay, let's talk to her. Let's find out. Screams of... Oh, it is a brothel. Screams of agony, ecstasy, and most often not both at the same time, echo from within this temple's gloomy chambers. For a temple devoted to the goddess of pain, it is surprisingly busy. Perhaps a testament to the decadence of Melvan's nobles. Oh, well. The slender, stunningly beautiful priestess stares at you with dark eyes that dance with cruelty. See, I kind of see what you mean. The Loviatar followers have a little more fun. I think the Ilmater followers do this sort of thing too, but they're a little more uptight about it. Continue. Welcome to the resting place of the whip. I am Suzaldara Sharanen, High Whip Mistress of this temple. What do you require? Tell me about Loviatar. The Scourge Mistress Loviatar is the goddess of agony, both physical and psychological. The world is filled with pain and torment. Loviatans suffer those blows that cannot be avoided and return the pain tenfold to those who offend. I still think the Loviatar types tend to be more the sadist rather than the masochist, but there you go. May I see your temple goods? If you have the gold, you'll find this temple provides many ways of inflicting pain and suffering on your enemies. Yep, definitely. So really, what you need is a partnership between a Loviatan and an Ilmater type, huh? I think that would do much good. Oh, Bracers of Armor 6. Okay, well, let's sell this. Long Death. What's this one? Staff of the Magi. Oh, well, we're keeping that fucker. Look at that. That's a lot of spells that I will never use, but I like to keep the option open. Okay, that's +4. Let's see, what do you two have? I have not been arming you. Let's give you... No wonder you kinda suck. Alright, you can have this one. Well, some folks are having fun. Definitely having fun. Nymph Cloak 4. A higher Nymph Cloak might be useful. I don't know though. I haven't really needed the one I've had for a while. Oh my, okay. So this is where I can sell some things that are higher ranking. Now that would be a pairing. A Leviathan and a Ilmater follower? I think so. Stephen Lioness, my first character, was an Ilmater follower, and I made all sorts of jokes about his tendencies for self-improvement. Oh my, I like this place. So let's see, hold on. Constitution. That makes sense. The S&M place sells Iron Stones of Constitution. I love it. Okay. And Fortitude. All the things about Fortitude. Alright, yeah. Someone tell Luke's skull I'm very amused. Alright, so let's sell that. I mean, the Dwarven Thrower is good, but I haven't met any dwarf henchmen, and I'm not a dwarf, so I think I'm just gonna sell it. Not enough gold. Shit, I've used up all their gold. Well, that happens sometimes. Well, they would buy the items if I left them enough gold to do it. Oh well. But I'm glad you appreciate my matchmaking tendencies. Oh, not enough gold. Oh, come on. There's gotta be something I can buy here. You know what? Fuck it. Let's buy the better Nymph Cloak after all, just so I can sell shit. If nothing else, she can use my old Nymph Cloak. My 4, and I can sell my 6. Keep my 6. Yeah. I guess you can wear it. If you ever watch or read Konosuba, one of the characters is a Damascus Paladin. She's hilarious. Oh, cool, cool. Oh, I forgot I had these. Okay. Okay. Oh my, these drum misses sell for quite a bit, don't they? Alhan's chainmail. No, I'm keeping that. Poor guy. But yep, Stephen Lioness, my character. Oh god, that shocking whip sells for quite a lot, doesn't it? But Stephen Lioness, my character from who did the original campaign and both Erebeth's epilogue modules, was definitely a follower of Ilmater and everything that entails. He also went to the brothel. I had viewers who thought that was inappropriate for a paladin, but he didn't have a vow of chastity. He was quite a good... Well, maybe I'll buy a potion of clarity. I don't know. Shit. You know, the only problem with this place is there's not a lot of stuff I want to buy. I guess you could buy a Ring of Fortitude. You never really know when you might need that. There we go. Alright. I think that's all. I got rid of a lot of big stuff that... So that's good. Alright, thank you. So let's wander about and see... Well... Your Neverwinter Night Paladin is a, brothel joke? Oh, I don't remember if you did. You might have. But my Neverwinter Night Paladin went to a brothel. He had fun. Though I still think I should have been able to hire the male as well as the woman. The women. I think he went for the haughty girl. Oh. Oh. Iraroth, the worm of the peaks. Do I get to kill this thing? Iraroth, also called the worm of the peaks, is a male great worm black dragon that is layered in the steppes of Thar and in Mount Grimmerfang in the Vast. In fear of his elder sister, Embershell, Iraroth spent centuries of his life hiding on other continents. During this time, he sired 16 sons and daughters. Embershell's death caused a magical backlash in the Weave that notified her brother of her demise. He immediately set off with his children to conquer her territory in the Galena Mountains and Thar, joining the Dark Alliance in the process, and helping to lay waste to Northkeep in the year of the Blue Shield 400 DR. But yes, do tell me the joke, by the way. He later went on to destroy Tharnir, shattering the power of the Ogres of Thar. In the year of Writhing Darkness, 572 DR, Iraroth killed with Claw and Fang the Orc Olag, over King of Vastar, plunging the Orcish kingdom into civil war. Iraroth later fell into deep slumber under the steppes of Thar that lasted for centuries. A cult of the Dragon Cell, namely the Wormsmoke Cell, awoke Iraroth by 1369 DR, 4 years ago. They attempted to persuade him to undergo the transformation into a Dracolich and gave him offerings. He only found their efforts amusing. Stirred from his rest now, Iraroth acted as displeased, and took to raiding caravans crossing Thar between Glister, Melvont, and Flan, including those run by the cult. When a whole caravan so to Glister disappeared, and agents reported on the previously unknown Black Dragon's raids, the Zentarum feared that the cult of the dragon was responsible. To preserve trade, they marched Zentalar troops into Thar, to which the cult reacted by rallying local tribes to their cause until a war loomed. Iraroth's current whereabouts and activities are unknown. What is certain, however, is that the Worm of the Peaks remains one of the most dangerous black dragons to ever have plagued the Northern Realms. I hope I can kill it. Okay. Paladin walks into the Moonstone Mask. He asks how much for a night. Madam says 200 gold. Paladin is shocked. Milady, I don't think you understand. I brought my own horse. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Hi, kitten. What you doing? Come over here. Let me give you attentions? No? No, you're just gonna sit there just out of reach with your back to me. Have I displeased you? Of course I displeased her. That is a really good joke, though. I like it. Okay, let's steal this because I think I'm gonna be fighting that dragon. It's just a guess, but I feel like I'm gonna be fighting that dragon. City of Melvont, I've already read. Let's steal this harm spell, though. So, let's go around and meet some sex workers. I don't think Alina really understands the practice too much, though. Disciple of the White Rod. Willingly accept a pain far greater than any which can be forced upon you. That is a path to true strength. Do you whip people or do people whip you? Because it seems like people more get whipped here. No can do? Aw. What flavor of cat do I got? I have a tortoiseshell. She is very cute. She spent a lot of time hiding from me when I first got her, but now she mostly likes me, though she likes to wander around too. She is very cute. She spent 3 months hiding from me. Oh, barbed paddle. Okay, let's take one of those. Nice. And, she's very, very sweet. She lets me pet her now. But, like, the first 3 months I had her, if you listen... How old was she? She was about a year and, a couple months when I got her. Like, a year and 2 months. Oh, the player's whining about my paladin being in a brothel. Suni has paladins. I don't know if she was semi-feral. I was told after the fact, like a month after the fact, when I was like, she's hiding a lot. Should I be worried? because it was 2 weeks before I knew what her hiding place was. After that, I spent a lot of time outside of her hiding place, which was a cubby under the stairs, talking at her. Then I had to go on vacation to visit a friend out of the country had to. It wasn't really a had to. When I came back, our progress was lost. But a couple weeks of talking outside, or like a week of talking outside of her cubby, she did start coming out to eat. Well, she was coming out to eat when I was asleep, but not when I was awake. She did eventually start coming into the room while I was there, as long as I stayed kind of far back. And then exactly 3 months after I got her, she let me pet her. And after that, she's been pretty friendly mostly. She's a little skittish, but not too bad. I think she might have been semi-feral. She was fostered in a home since kittenhood, but apparently like the first month or so, she hit on them too. And I think, doing the math back, I think that might have been like the stage she was supposed to like be socialized, that she was spent hiding, so I don't know. She likes me. She actually let my dad pet her very recently. And she's played peekaboo games with my mom. So she is starting to warm up to the others. She is starting to poke her head out of the basement. We live in the basement, so. But she's starting to poke her head out in the kitchen, but she won't wander too far yet. She's got a cat door. She can get out into the kitchen. Cat door, she's indoor only. But she hasn't really wanted to yet. Mostly she waits on the stairs for me. So that's my kitty. She's very sweet. She looks like a burned pumpkin. Up there's Lord Peter Derizen. Is he getting whipped or whipping? Willingly accepting a plane greater than From the look of him, I'm really in no position to talk right now. I mean, that's fair. The Derizens are a respected noble family present throughout the different nations and city-states. Okay. Yeah, from the look of it, I think the Loviatar worshippers are more into inflicting the pain than getting the pain, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, she's a burnt pumpkin. She's more black than orange, but she's got enough orange, so she's very cute. Her name is Eddie. Though honestly, I'm starting to nickname her Squall, because I've been playing a lot of Opera Omnia, which has returned my love of Final Fantasy in general, and has reminded me a lot of Final Fantasy VIII in particular. And I feel like Squall is both skittish and vaguely cat-like, so. This is really clever. I quite like it. Except for the fucking pathfinding of trying to get the whip off the table. I do not like when they put placeables on top of things, because it takes forever to try to angle, right? It is. Visiting the brothels. Alina.
Sorry.
I think Alina's probably ace, is the gist I'm getting from her. Squall has some cat energy. She does. He does. Well, I mean, there's the whole Griever thing, too. I also think, it's funny, because I think Laguna also has cat energy. But he's got, orange cat energy, so, he's kind of an idiot. Yeah, Laguna with orange cat energy. Yes, yes. Alright, I always wondered why civilized areas have evil temples, but this is it. Well, yeah, but see, this is an evil temple that fits a role in society. It's like, yeah, this works. I admit the Temple of Bane in the Moonsea makes sense, because the Tyrants of the Moonsea, the politics, the god of Tyrants would be something that would go to. But there's no reason to ever have a Temple of Sirik in your town. I'm sorry, there is no reason to have a Temple of Sirik in your fucking town. Those people are not blending in anywhere. Yes. There's the lion motifs and the orange cat energy, yes. Final Fantasy VIII is all about cats. And Renoa has a dog. Look, she's clearly a cat and dog person. I'm afraid there's nothing I can help you with. Yeah, no one who's here visiting the sex workers wants to talk. I can't imagine why. I love it though. You're right though. This is very clever. Yep. That's true. That's true. Yeah, so I'm kind of half tempted to call the cat Squall. But I haven't decided yet. Right now she's sulking on me, which is making the resemblance even more, Only think of the time compression. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I've been watching a lot of people streaming Final Fantasy, so that's why I have a newer appreciation for 8 than I did. When I was a kid, I was not a huge... Well, I was in high school when it came out. And I wasn't a huge fan of it because I didn't really understand the junction system. And I was kind of misogynistic as a teenager, and I really didn't like Renoa. I have to say, as an adult, I appreciate Renoa a lot more. Because I feel like... I still feel like she'd be really aggravating to know, don't get me wrong. But I feel like the aggravation does serve a point. It's like... And honestly, Squall couldn't date a calm, reasonable woman. Or man, for that matter. I don't think it would be in him to date anyone like that. He needs someone who is obnoxious enough to just kind of like... I know you have walls and social anxiety and whatever. I'm just gonna steamroll them. It's like, yep, that's about right. That is a woman who owns a strap-on. We'll put it that way. Oh, hey. These are Here's a cameo of modders. I recognize all these people's names. Except, have I played anything by Tyrion? I'm not sure. I always really liked 9. But I really liked the learning skills from weapon thing. It was the only game where I actually grinded properly because I wanted to learn all the weapons or all the skills.
Hi there.
Grr. Despite his youth and small stature, this halfling looks as vicious as an angry Tarrasque. Roses are carved along the length of this quarterstaff held by this weathered old... That would be fun to play, the Rose of Eternity. I've never actually played it. I always thought it looked cool, though. Alexander, hello. There's something oddly familiar about this mage. You can't put your finger on it. Well, I'm playing his fucking game. I hope he's familiar. That wyvern almost had you, Tyrion. You're getting old. Speak for yourself. You'd be less fleet of foot, too, if you had to carry this horn around everywhere we go. Gentlemen, we have guests. Well, my friend, we are the Dukes. You look familiar. Did you serve alongside the Crimson Guard down in Tethir, or where's that business down in Daggerford? Ah, I can say who I am. Was it the strap-on comment? Oh, come on. That is definitely a woman who owns a strap-on. Leave her alone. Lifetime ago, you spent ages grinding every moment in FF8 to collect the magic things you needed. Isn't that the... FF8 was the one, though, where everything scaled with you, right? So grinding in FF8 was not a good idea, as I recall. Damn, that was a pretty module, though. I ended up watching the dance scene. It was the remastered version, granted, on YouTube, and I was looking at it going, you know, for 1999, that was pretty spectacular. I think it was earlier than 99, because, I think I was 14 when it came out, so 97? That was pretty spectacular, that scene. Alright, I get to pick my own backstory. Well, I was in Tethir. I served in Tethir. I helped turn the Crimson Tides in our favor. That's right. I was in Daramar at the time. We might have met once, now that I think about it. I was possibly going under a different guise. Not that pompous fool, Red Nazala. It was Red Naz... I did not realize that was his name backwards. You realize spelling your name backwards doesn't fool anyone? It actually did fool me, I have to admit. I did not think about that. He was the one who kept talking in third person. I remember Red Nazala. Oh, your girlfriend wanted to play. She had no clue. Pressed OK and had no trouble playing through the entire area. Aw. I'm sorry, Arashke. I think when it gets later on, there's some really interesting things you can do with it. Oh, you didn't care as much for the setting and characters of 9? Oh, I like 9. It's kind of an acquired taste, but I liked 9. I will say Opera Omnia really gets me, like, well, one, nostalgic, but really makes me appreciate certain characters and context. Squall just reminds me that he's basically 1960s Cyclops from the X-Men, and I was always a fan of 1960s Cyclops from the X-Men. It's like, yes, let's have all these long, dramatic monologues in thought bubbles. Out loud? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But Zidane, He's good in Opera Omnia. Opera Omnia is a Dissidia spin-off. Yep, I think so. It's played on the cell phone. It's mostly a gotcha game, admittedly, but it's part of the Dissidia series. The Dissidia is like some kind of tongue-in-cheek crossovers with Final Fantasy that are fighting games, I think. I've never been good at them. Opera Omnia, though, is kind of... it's also tongue-in-cheek, don't get me wrong. And QSD thing where you just collect the characters. You can collect all the characters easily enough. The gotcha part's more in getting their weaponry. And you create little teams where you have turn-based battles with things, and so it's kind of fun. The thing I like about it, though, is that unlike the Dissidia games, there's a lot more skits and interactions. So for and the fun thing is you can have characters from different games kind of interacting with each other. There's nothing really deep about it yet, but it's starting to get kind of interesting, especially since because of the way that the game works, the characters are being taken from different times, so they have different memories. So, like, there's some really interesting things if you recruit Zack from Crisis Core, and you have... And Cloud's like one of the first kind of fanfiction-y, but kind of official. I mean, it's made by Square, and apparently, and this is one of the reasons why different characters come out at different times, they have to actually get the okay from the teams that handle the particular games in order to bring the characters in. And that was kind of an issue with Tactics for a while, because I guess that team was busy with stuff. I think they might have been like connected to like the 14 and 16 team, because there was also a hang up for a while with 14 because all that team was busy making Final Fantasy 16. They don't have anyone from 16 yet, but they have people from 15, and there are some really interesting hints that some of it takes place after the games. So, Type 0, for example, the character who was kind of involved in the downfall of others, is kind of reacting to that while no one else remembers that the sadder parts of that game. And I think there's hints that 15... that they're going to start reacting to that, because you have like Noctis and Lunafreya and so on from 15, and if you know what happens in 15, there are things to react to. So it's quite fun. I really like seeing the characters interact, and like I said, it gives me a renewed appreciation for the characters, because it reminds me why I enjoyed them. And they do some really funny things with Zidane, I think, because obviously his fixation on women is a bit Flanderized, but it's in a very funny way. You realize spelling your name backwards doesn't fool anyone. It did fool me, and I have to admit, I did not realize Red Nazala was Alexander. That's funny. Ahem, where were we? Yes, what can we do for you? What are you doing in Melvot? The catch with Opera Omnia, though, is that it's huge. It's like I have to have it on my SD card for my phone, and even then, I can't download I can't do a big batch upgrade because my phone will not fit it. My phone is tiny. It's like I can trickle it in, but anything big just kind of, no. Alright, whatever it is that adventuring groups usually do. Exploring, pestering the locals, heroing. Is that even a word? Heroing? You tell me, you're supposedly the wordsmith among us. Right, anyway, suffice to say that after that business down in Kalimshan, Tathir, Daggerford, and Althar, we're due for a city break. Westgate is apparently nice this time of year. Very well. Westgate. That's the DLC for Neverwinter Nights 2, as I recall. Tiberius. Alright. I miss Cormyr. He was involved with Wyvern Crowns of Cormyr, wasn't he? I think he was. Alright, let's talk to Dryden over here. Yeah. I'm usually pretty good at figuring out the backwards stuff, but I didn't even think about it for that character. That's funny. Alright. Well, no, I knew Alexander was the name of... I knew that was Luke Skull's pen name, because that's what he originally published the trilogy under. So, Siege of Shadow Dells, etc. But I did not connect Red Nazala to him. Alright. The sour-faced man smells strongly of ale. His glassy eyes narrow at you above a hawkish nose as you approach. What do you want? Can't a man drink in peace? I have news about the pirate captains. Oh, are you here to claim a bounty? Never mind. Oh, okay. So I can kill some pirate captains eventually. Okay. Questions? Who are you? I'm Dryden Brill. The Brills are one of the three mercantile families that hold power in the City of Swords, though it was my accursed luck to be born to a less successful trader than most of my kin. Hence, I'm stuck taking orders from the Meldon or Nurian. Tell me about Melvont. First and foremost, this is a city of trade. A man or woman can't even get a seat at the Council of Lords without merchant connections. Swords, slaves, you name it. Anything goes as long as it makes money for the ruling families and, by extension, the cities. You mentioned your cousin. Helmuth Brill, the Lord of Keys. He's the general of Melvin's army and as cruel as an ogre, but as strong as one to boot. If he possessed half as much brains as he does muscle, he would be the front runner for the newly vacated role of Lord Envoy. What do you mean newly vacated? Lord Envoy Dindel Nanther recently passed away in suspicious circumstances, which is to say someone probably killed him. The Lord Envoy is the head of the council, and hence the rightful ruler of the city. The three major families are all plotting to fix their own candidate. Alright, we got all of them. Bye-bye. Okay. So apparently there's something about pirate captains that I can report eventually. Good to know. Yes. It is funny that I didn't appreciate 8 so much when I was a kid, because 8, like, kicks a whole lot of my, favored narrative trope things, like the child soldier thing, actually presented almost critically. And a lot of the personality types I really like. 7, I always liked 7, but I wasn't as into it as some. But it was fun. I've never actually I've never beaten any of the games. My roommate in college tended to beat the games, and I would watch her do it. So, while I know about them, I actually haven't played very many of them. I started playing 7 at one point, and I've started playing 8. And I actually did almost beat 9. I think I was at the end of the Leafa tree, and for some reason I didn't end up finishing it. But my roommate beat it, and she beat 10. So, I know how those. I beat 10 too. I've beaten on my own games for Final Fantasy. I've beaten 5. I did play a lot of 4 and 6, but I didn't beat them. I got really far though. I beat 5. I beat 10 too. And I beat 16, which is a weird combination. I think most of that can be explained by the fact that and I beat Bravely Default, which is not a Final Fantasy game, but it kind of feels like one. I think what it is I just really like job quests and job classes. So there you go. You ain't mercenaries, are you? I hate those money-grabbing scum. Excuse me? Ha, pay me no mind, milady. I like to have a little fun now and then. All with coins welcome here, as you can see. I've already got some adventuring types under my roof. The Dukes, I think they call themselves. A real strange bunch. What's the local chatter? That group of adventurers over there just came back from Thar. Apparently there are ogres, giants, and all sorts ready to march. Doesn't bode well for the city. You know, the strangest thing happened the other day. I was on my way from work when I saw a fellow leave one of the warehouses. As he turned the corner, I swear he changed his appearance. Became someone else, if you will. Probably. I just murdered a bunch of them. Rent a room? Oh, certainly. There'll be 4 gold pieces. The rooms aren't quite as fancy as those at the Breakwater, but they're clean enough. As clean as an elven arse, you might say. I've heard that one, too. I'll take the room. Sorry. Here's the key. Okay, that's funny. I like that she's like, sorry about that. Because I am an elf. As I recall. Okay. Let's see. I liked 10. The only JRPG you've played was Yakuza and Cthulhu Saves the World. Ah. I tend to like JRPGs. It's funny, though. I mean, it's a different sort of thing. But it's also why I never really minded Neverwinter Night modules that gave you a character to play, or like, my favorite Dragon Age was actually 2, which I know some folks didn't care for because you didn't get to create so much of your character. Cute little BG1 nod. I didn't catch the BG1 because I never actually finished Baldur's Gate. And you love Yakuza games? That's cool. But I mean, it's just like a different kind of thing. It's like, for Dragon Age 2, I actually really got attached to my hawk. The one thing is, the critique about all the buildings being the same is valid, but I just figure Kirkwood, somewhere along the way, someone decided that architecture was similar to magic. So they just kind of threw all the architects into the tower. Unless you had the same design for everything. Honestly, if they just didn't show the full map, you'd never really know. Because they'd always block off different corridors. It's just don't show the map. Don't show the part that got blocked off. No one would realize it's the same fucking map. But that is what it is. But yeah, it's like there's nothing. I feel like when you play games where the main character is decided for you, that's just as valid. That's just more JRPG-like. And when you create your own character, that's more CRPG-like, right? Maybe? I don't know. Unless you're playing Final Fantasy XIV, then you're making your own character anyway. But you don't really get any dialogue options. There are people who bitch about that. They'll play Final Fantasy XIV and be like, I don't get to define my character. It's like, of course you don't. It's a Final Fantasy game. Come on. You get to decide whether or not you have cat ears or scales.
Hello.
That's gonna be it. Adventures over there are unsettling. Especially the little one, shifty bugger. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, I think we've wandered around enough here. I'm allergic to too much self-awareness. But yeah, really. Why can't I join the enemies? Because you're playing a Final Fantasy game. Come on. The themes are friendship. And love and self-sacrifice. Am I a furry or a scaly? My character in Final Fantasy XIV is a Mikoto. Is a cat boy. He's very cute. Oh, your hotels are clean as... I see. It is a... I played the very beginning of Baldur's Gate 1, but I never finished, so... I play a lot of games where I never finish. That's part of the reason I started streaming, was because I finally have a reason to finish games. It's not even that I don't like them, it's just I get distracted, and then suddenly I'm doing something else, and I forget what the hell I'm doing. By the time I get back to the game, I've forgotten everything that's happened, so I'm like, oh, I've got to start over then. And then it's like, I never get around to it. We tickle the naughty pirates in the stocks when no one is looking. That seems mean, kid.
Hello.
That actually seems kind of mean and very inappropriate. Don't touch people without their permission, especially not in the stocks. You're the same way? Yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. I didn't know I could do that. Interesting. Huh. Yep, I've finished a few Neverwinter Nights modules on my own, but a lot of them I just kind of... It's not even that I get sick of them. Like I said, I just get distracted. So, streaming's been really good for me because it's kept me focused on action. What the hell am I doing? Uh-oh. Fuck. No! Don't do this. Oh, it's not responding again. Okay. I'd played through the original campaigns and such, but oh fuck. No, don't do this to me. I don't want to go back into the fucking thing because I didn't save recently. No. Alright. You've been behaving most of the night, damn it. Alright. I might have a lot of bugs. Yep, sparkly wallflowers, played a lot of them. I've dabbled in them. I downloaded a lot of them. So I've read a lot of readmes and so on, and I start to play and then I get distracted. So like I said, this has been great for me because I've finished so many modules playing this. And actual campaigns. It's like actually oops. Having a reason to buckle down and do it is quite... Oh, no. Tell... No! Oh, no. Look at that. Look at where I am. Oh, I lost half an hour more. Alright. Okay. Well, you know what? Oh no, I know. I didn't save. That's my own fault. I normally... well. Okay. We'll see how quickly I can run through this part, okay? Actually, given the time it is, I might call it a night and do most of this on my own. And I will catch up to where I left off, which was just leaving the inn and hanging around the stocks for next time. I know, right? Ugh. Well, I was talking through a lot of it, so it's not going to take as long as I was worried. Oh no. Okay, I'm actually not so bad off as I thought. Really? I've been talking for that long? For half an hour? Goodness. Okay. Did I sell the stuff I was going to sell? One sec. I did not. Alright. Well, that's a little different. Okay, so I haven't really looked around. I hadn't looked around here. Okay, screams of agony, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's click people. Mistaken me for someone else. Please step aside. Okay.
Sorry, no candy.
Can't get in there. Can't go upstairs. Okay. Can't get in here. On the plus side, the advantage of not having made a lot of progress because I was babbling, I should be able to get through this fairly quickly. I seal that. City of Melvont. Don't need to look at that again. Also, when you're not reading things out loud, it does take considerably less time.
Well met.
Yes, yes, yes. Everyone here is whipping the heck out of people. Good for them. I'm going to be killing that dragon, I know that. So let's take that. I do have to basically clear out the coffers of this lovely, nice lady and her inventory. So give me a sec to do that. And then we'll move on. Fuck. I should have saved in the fucking inn. Oh well. It is what it is. Hi. Hello. Your wife is not very happy that you're getting whipped in here, but okay. That's up to you. You and her. No, she could just whip you herself. Come on. I know I made Renault with a strap-on jokes right before coming in here, which was kind of funny timing. So come on.
Greetings.
Alright. Not doing the voice again. Temple goods. Start merchant. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. Alright, Sherilyn. We're gonna buy you a better cloak, as I recall. But maybe I won't do that, because I'm a bitch.
Please let me out. Please.
Get some sense about you, middling fool. Take a look at yourself.
Okay. Vecna. Not enough gold. Not enough gold. Alright. Shit. I did want to sell the heavy stuff. Alright, fine. We'll buy that. Just so I can get this out of the way. There. Oh, well. A lesson learned yet again. You'd think I'd learn it. There's a reason I have that channel point redeem. There is a reason I have that channel point redeem. Do I ever remember to do it? No. Oh shit, I can sell this King's Scar. Nice. I didn't even know I could use that. Dorgan's Defender. Alright, nice, nice. I can't sell that one though. Mace of Darkness, nice. What's this one? Alright. Cool. I'm getting to freeze some inventory. Yahoo! Some stuff I didn't remember to sell last time. Anything else I can buy? Not really. Alright, I guess that covers it. I'm not going to go through the whole rigmarole I went through last time. Bye! I'll come back if I have more things to sell. Alright. Oh, I bought a Ring of Fortitude last time, I think. I'm not going to bother this time. But thank you for reminding me. Watch, I'm going to be looking for that Ring of Fortitude next time. We'll be like, where's my Ring of Fortitude? And someone's going to have to remind me, you didn't buy it this time. And he'll be like, no, why? Why wouldn't I have done it? Okay. Alright, so Floating Fighter Inn, Abandoned Warehouse. Oh, there was a fight at the floating fighter inn, wasn't there? So I should maybe, like, poke my nose around and ask about that. Yes. Save every time you have to go through area transition. You're too paranoid it'll crash. Lost a lot of progress. Yeah, the patches have been a lifesaver, really. But as you can see, sometimes I still have some issues. So, you're right. Saving after an area transition is really good practice, or right before the area transition. It really is good practice. But actually, I don't think I've lost that much. I just was babbling too much. Okay. Da 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 da. Tether. Yes. What are you doing in Melvont? Heroing. Blah 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 blah. Oh, goodbye. Alright.
Hi there.
Feral halfling guy.
Hello. Greetings. Well met.
We can talk to Winda, who's going to commit a micro-venture against me. Local chatter. Okay. Rent a room. I've heard that one. Thank you for the microaggression, lady. Alright. That's true. But sometimes I don't get anything done because I keep talking. But yes. I forget how... It was someone else's stream I was watching where we were talking about characters with cat or dog energy, and I forget who had dog energy that the person was talking about. But that's when I came to the conclusion that Squall has cat energy. Actually, you know who has cat energy? Or is F5ing you? Is Gao from Final Fantasy VI. He is like scrungly kitten energy. Oh. Oh yeah. I can report pirate captains. I think that dialogue probably wasn't supposed to come in yet, but that's okay. Melvont, cousin, newly vacated, something else, farewell. Goodbye. Alright. So there's some more patrons. Did I go upstairs? I feel like I went upstairs. If not, I'm gonna go upstairs. Oh, I lost the key? That's rude. Okay. Six is a blind spot. Clowns and everything. 6 was fun. I liked 6 a lot. Magicite is an interesting system, and I maintain that Gao, if you use them correctly, is basically one of your most powerful characters. Actually, nowadays people appreciate Gao more. Steiner's kind of doggish? Yeah, that's true. There was someone else, though, they were talking about who had, like, wolf energy. Well, I'd say Final Fantasy 16 has a lot of wolf energy characters. Of course, Clive's wearing a corset, so there you go. There's a man who really wants to be told what to do. Alright, so I feel like I'm missing something. Well, I think I took more time to explore the brothel last time. Alright, but anyway, I feel like I'm narratively caught up to where I was. So that's good. Let's wander about. Abandoned warehouse. Let's look at this other abandoned warehouse and see what there is to see. Well, if I can ever figure out my way out from here. And that is another warehouse. We got a few warehouses, okay. Spinny, spinny. There's a seagull. And some Melvontians. We're just gonna walk past them. Okay, wait, where the hell am I now? Right, I was looking for warehouses. Warehouses, over here, I think. Yes? Yes? Maybe? Maybe? Yes? There we are. Let's go in. Hello. Alright, so once I kill some people in a warehouse, I'm gonna probably, before I call it a night, because that was unpleasant. And promptly, I did not save my game before walking in here, did I? Because of course I fucking didn't. I'm very grateful that it didn't crash on me, but do I learn my lessons? No, I clearly do not. I will never learn my lesson. That does not happen for me. Lessons are for other people, not for me. Oh, book. Same book. I'm not doing traps. I could probably sell the trap, but I'm lazy and not gonna bother.
Sorry, no can do.
Really? Can we open it? Can we bash it?
You must.
Nope, nope, cannot. Alright. Don't waste the arrow. Gotta remember to switch to swords.
Sorry.
Very
no
crash
can
happy?
do.
I can see that. A lot of tile sets are often causes of crashes, I'm told, because there's like something with the way that it's very easy to mess up the coding, I guess. And like have an error there that's not easily seen, but that the module just reacts really badly to, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how this all works. I have the utmost respect for anyone who can code a module because I do not have this skill set or attention span. So, I'm not about to complain. Shit happens sometimes. But I'm glad they had the patches and stuff and made it better, because that's really helpful. I wish I could climb into the mirror and make friends with my twin. He looks lonely. Aw, poor kid. I feel like that's a really bad idea, but okay. Oh, well. If I ever find a stray kid, maybe I'll take it back up here. Want a friend? Here you go. You know your kid's kind of creepy. Hello.
Do business to
There was some trouble. Oh, no one mentioned trouble there. I'm not good with plots. Like I can make a character or some fun characters, but I'm not good at plotting. So that's a downside. I admire folks who can do that. Alright, here we are. So there's another warehouse over here. Okay, so once I'm through this warehouse, I think I will head to the market district and save. And then I'm going to call it a night, because one scare is enough. But I'm really glad that I've got this working again. Nothing really to steal here. What a dull little warehouse. I'm sure it does its job, don't get me wrong, but there's no one to murder in this warehouse, because I found the correct one first. What's that? Oh, a scribbled note. I want that note. Give me the note. Note, please. Any notes are always good. Oh, now I want to go back to the abandoned warehouse and make sure I didn't miss a note. That's it, we're done here. This damn warehouse is haunted. Oh. Interesting. Detecting. Do I detect anything? Well, now I'm curious. I always feel like I'm missing subquests. Intriguing, I know, right? Haunted warehouse. I didn't see anything, though. So. Alright, so let's go find the area transition for the next one. And I will call it a night. I don't do this every day, but I do stream many days. I don't have a set schedule. I usually will come on around 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, though. Maybe 10:30 or 11 if I'm a little busy. So, but usually around 10. Saturdays is usually a little later, because my folks and I like to watch Swanguli.
This city sure is big, and it never seems to stop raining. Suits me, though. No one will question a girl with her hood pulled up in this rain.
That's true. Alright, so here's an area transition, and seems like a good spot to save. Oh, Svengoolie. It's a show where they play like old monster type horror movies with silly skits in front of it. I don't know how international it is, or even how much it's spread in the America, but it's quite popular where I am. Okay, where am I going? To market. There we go. To market. Yeah, it's some comedian who dresses vaguely vampiric and kind of like Elvira but less sexy. And intros old old horror, old sci-fi movies, monster movies, alien movies, that sort of thing. I'm not big for modern horror movies. I don't like gore or slashers, but I will happily watch something that has giant ants for a while. It is. It is. It's every Saturday where I am. They show it on the local Me TV station. All right. So that is why I don't know what Joe Bob Briggs is, but probably. If Joe Bob Briggs is like a less sexy Elvira, then that's probably accurate. All right. So let's figure out who I'm going to raid out to. It was good to meet ya. I'm glad folks had fun, and I'm glad that it turned out that half an hour did not take that long to make up. Gotcha. Well, I had fun. So let's see who's on. Bitwizard is playing Final Fantasy IX. Bitwizard's always kind of fun. Spectrum Blanche is playing Sea of Stars. That's fun. Though I haven't played Sea of Stars yet. Who else? So, Snesterday is playing. Huh. Evil Dead. Yeah, that is. 1001 Games Live is playing a Resident Evil Survival 2 mod. Who do I want to raid? Does anyone have any suggestions on a raid target? I guess I gotta do Bitwizard again. They're doing casual playthrough of Final Fantasy IX. I feel like I raid Bitwizard a lot because he's on. I don't think I've done 1001 Games Live recently. So let's do 1001 Games Live. Who is not playing 1001 Games Live at the moment, I have to say. So it's kind of false advertising. Alright. And there's an ad, of course. Alright, yep, I'm gonna go there. Actually, this is saying he's playing Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. That sounds kind of scary. Yeah, let's go for it. Alright, you guys have a good night. And maybe I'll see you again sometime. Bye. Oh shit, I forgot to do my chapter review of my book review blog. Well, I know what I'm doing tonight. Yeah, bye.